Yep, that's working. Okay, hello, good evening. Hi, I'm Wes, the Explosion, and we're doing Mega Man Network Transmission. Why? Because I just wanted to record with the Wii again. I finally figured out how to get my composite cables to work. And I figured what better way to test it out than with this game that everybody either forgets about or rags on because it's weird as hell. Ay, ay, ay. And Mega Man is so epic, he doesn't need to move his lips when he talks. Oh, ay, ay. Also, good evening, Big Red and Rayquaza. Ay, ay, ay. And just in case they're not making it clear here, this takes place between Battle Network and Battle Network 2. Because this is totally the end of Battle Network 1. And so, thanks to me and Mega Man, the ambitions of the WWW were shattered. Life was peaceful again 1 month later. Ah. Too much time on your hand, Lan? You keep yawning. Maybe you're suffering from sleep deprivation. Oh, yeah. What dumb... I was watching Game Grumps earlier. Nah, it's not sleep deprivation. I'm just bored lately. This isn't quite their pro-tag voice, but it's close enough. Yeah, isn't it great? No incidents to worry about. Peace rules. Well, yeah. Anyway, Lan, did you do today's homework? Would no be a safe guess? Is it that obvious? Obvious? Not at all. Hey, if you're that bored, why don't you do it now? Alright then, time to launch the homework problem. Grr. Wait, I got some email. Why do you always change the subject when I mention your homework? Read this email? Okay. I feel like this is the important one. Lan, have you been on the net lately? Sent Roland an errand this morning, but I guess you got lost somewhere. She's really late. If you see Roland the net, tell her to hurry home. Hey, I'm gonna kick your butt because something's... Oh, crap. By the latest vaccine I pre-ordered on the net. I bet you're impressed. Oh, well, I'm glad you're taking safety into your own hands. Damage by the new type of virus known as the Zero virus is spreading. Oh, the Zero virus, you say? The Zero virus infects nabbies instead of electronic devices and adversely affects their function. No effective vaccine is available yet, so the only possible response to an infection is to turn off your PET. The Higsby Chip Shop is holding a grand thank you sale, huh? Come check out our amazing selection of battle chips, huh? We're in the building with an S right on the front of the AC/DC school gates, huh? Okay. It's Dex. I wonder where Roll went. Can nabbies get lost? Not usually. I wonder what happened. Well, Mega Man, let's check in and look for Roll. Good idea. I'm kind of worried about her. Alright, an excuse to get out doing homework. What are you agreeing about, Lan? Anyway, jack in. All you need to do is press the... Yeah, okay. Don't forget to save your game. I think... Well, you know what? You know what? I will save our game just so we have a slot. Do not delete Data 2 because I think that is the one that I like 100%ed it because I was oddly obsessed way back in the day. Okay. I don't have any money, so there's no reason to even check the shop. You gonna tutorialize me? Jack into the net, da-da-da-da-da, there are more viruses than there used to be, even though the WWW's gone. Yeah, we have to be careful, Lan. It's been a while since we busted viruses, so let's review how we did it. Okay. And you probably want me to use all of it, even though I don't want to use all of it. Stand by to stop the game, and da-da-da-da-da. And is it Y? It is Y. Uh-huh. What does X do? That's standby mode. I thought pause was... Okay. This is gonna take a little bit of getting used to because, my gosh, I can't remember the last time I used the GameCube controller. But you play Smash, don't you always use a GameCube controller? No, I use a Pro controller, okay? Pro controllers are still pretty try-hard. Shotgun. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, a security code is blocking the way. This wasn't here the last time we came by. I wonder what's going on. We need a passcode to unlock it. What do you want to do? We'll get locked in. We'll have to find that passcode. You're right. Let's find the... Yeah, let's go to the left first because... And I can slide. Very important. I should really be hitting this guy with a cannon. And bam. Analyzing mystery data. Oh, the passcode. Security code we just passed. Let's go back and try it. Alright. Yeah, calling it wacky is probably a good way to put it. This one's pretty much just a mashup between classic Mega Man and Battle Network. Yes! Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have so many cannons. I killed you. You always respawn. We can use the passcode we just found. Hang on, I'll analyze it. Yes, it looks like we can use the passcode. Now we can go forward. Alright. Okay. Save that. Actually, save the bubbler. And save the swords. Why those? I mean, who can say? Who can... Oh god. Corridor is... Okay, yeah, no. I've been sliding. I've been sliding for no reason, Mega Man. I've been... Oh my god. I can't believe I freaking dodged that. Okay. I'm very good. That wasn't embarrassing. That wasn't embarrassing at all. Now, game logic does state that if I'm going out of my way to get something, it's probably good. HP memory, yes. Yes. Which... Wait, Mega Man, yeah, we'll go using the Cyber Bar. Oh my gosh, it's just like Mega Man X5. Nice! Looks like you got your virus-busting sense back, but don't overdo it. Jack out before you lose your last backup. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Paying attention to the panels on the floor, the blocks with panels, and da-da-da-da-da. Oh, it's not gonna come all the way over. Then we're fine. I think the super secret hidden boss is right behind this wall. There's a spike trap. You'll take enough damage to be deleted. Admittedly, the way they're talking, it does confuse me. Because my impression was always... Hang on. That Lan doesn't actually control Mega Man. That he sends him chips for support, but Mega Man's actually in control of his own destiny. But the way they talk kind of makes me question if maybe that's not the case. Die. Okay? Just die. I'll kill you with the Ratone. Oh god. I'm gonna get double jump at some point. But yeah, there was also like one part, I think it was with Junkman that, yeah, in Battle Network 4 that kind of made it sound like Lamb was controlling Mega Man. Rather than just supplying support. Maybe I don't understand these games as well as I think I do, is I guess what I'm saying. Oh, I'm out. Good. I'm not gonna sit here and say... I mean, I kinda want to use up my chips. I kinda want to use up some of my chips so I can get other chips in rotation. I have a plan. It's a very smart and good plan. I don't think I want... I think Repair is one of those that I never use. It increases my max lives. And that's great. Level 2 code. I am just so worried looking at those spikes that I'm gonna forget my controls. I'm gonna fall and die. But if I get enough HP, I can actually live. Which is just a neat little thing. Spikes aren't necessarily insta-kills. They're only insta-kills if you have not a lot of max HP. I whiffed. Okay, there we go. Hey, Roll. Roll. Hey there, Mega. Oh, yeah. Where have you been? Mail was worried about you. I need your help, Mega. There's a fire up ahead. A fire in the cyber world. I came to get away from the fire, but the fire is blocking my way home, so I've been looking for another place to jack out from. The security has us locked up here, but a fire? You don't see that every day, Mega Man. Let's go check it out a little. Yup. If you're gonna go in, I'll give you this heat armor. You equip it, it'll reduce fire element damage by half. That is different than how it worked in the first Battle Network game. Because I swear it was something dumb, like if I were to put on heat armor, it would reduce damage from everything but Aqua. And then they had one armor for every element other than, I think it was Elec they didn't have one for, which just felt like somebody forgot to program something in. This is horrible with a huge fire, huh? What's wrong, Mega Man? There, Lan, see that guy over there? Fireman, he was a WWW Navi. He started the fire. But the World 3 doesn't exist anymore. Either way, if it's Fireman, we can't just let it slide. Let's go, Mega Man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, time to stop Fireman. He must be up ahead. Hang on 1 second. I've been muttering to myself here. Oh, yeah. I don't have a Discord server, no, and it's just me tonight. Sam has school. Sam has school most nights. He said that he might occasionally do Fridays, but this week he's doing... I think he said he had midterms this week. Because I did ask him if he wanted to do stuff. That's the way to Mail's PC. It's like Roll said, there's no way through there. We better stop Fireman fast before the damage spreads any further. So I just love how the music in this is just a really, really neat remix of Fireman's original music. There wasn't anything over there that I wanted, was there? No, probably not. It's the first area. I mean, I did get HP memory. HP memory is very important. And this is kind of structured, similar to some of the platforms in Fireman's stage. Somebody did their homework. I sense a powerful virus down below. It must be a fire element virus that was, you know, energized by the fire. Be careful. Okay. Listen, Mega Man, I immediately did that because I'm not an idiot. Do I want to use up my cannon? No, let's just... I should have used some more of my stuff. The floor up ahead was weakened by the fire. You can run over it, but if you go too slow, you'll fall into the fire. Okay, use a repair chip. Cool, I probably won't. I can't kill those things. You know what? I'm just... Oh, God. I was not expecting the other set of fires. Okay, now here's the awkward part. There he is. I can sense him over there. Ah, it's been so long since our last net battle. Are you ready, Mega Man? Nah. Nah. I am going to attempt to get better chips. I only need the blue bar to fill up. Honestly, I was expecting to already have my program advance. Although at least the bubbler's still in there. That uses a lot. Okay, there we go. Oh, goodness me. Why would I want any of these things? I mean, some of these things maybe, but why would I want most of these things? Fine, I'll hit him with water. Are you ready for battle? I am. Didn't like what part specifically? Just the first level, or... I can't remember if I watched his review on this one or not. And Birdman is Battle Network 4, although, yeah, Fireman's also Battle Network 4, Battle Network 1. Fireman shows up a lot. Burn, burn. Stop, Fireman! Who do you think you are getting in my way? I don't know his Japanese voice. What are you doing? You work for the WW again? The WWW? Nah, this has nothing to do with them. I like burning things, that's all. You! This jerk won't listen to reason. Now it's your turn to burn. He's coming. Mega Man Battle Routine set. Execute. Oh, man. I thought I did that perfectly. Wait a sec. Really? Okay, I died to frickin' Fireman. Because a few things didn't work the way I thought they were gonna work. That's my bad. I feel stupid. Ay, ay, ay. I'm gonna feel really dumb if I need to leave and come back. Oh, yeah. I think it's Burner Man, but... Of course there's a Burn Man. Wait a second. No, this. Pow! Oh, God. Okay, this isn't boding well. You're gonna tell me to jack out, and I'm gonna say, yeah, okay, we'll jack out. Da-da-da-da-da. Unless... No, you didn't give me any of the things I want. Never mind. Jack out. Jack out. Yeah, yeah. It is a little inconsistent. I swear sometimes they do put Burner Man's name down as just Burn Man, oddly enough. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's be a bit more aggressive about getting rid of some of this shit. Because the whole thing with this game is you can totally manipulate what chips you get. Oh, is there... That's where you were. Okay. Well, don't I feel silly? Oy, oy, oy. Yeah. Whoops. Oh, there's no real reason for me to be over here. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna kill this thing now. Oh, darn you. I did that to myself, but darn you. If I would've slipped... You know what? It's not important. It's not important. It died. We're fine. We're fine! Okay. Let's cycle some other things out. Well, eventually, I'm just not gonna have anything other than my swords and bubbler in my deck, and it's gonna frickin' not really matter, I guess, is where I'm going with that. Oy, oy, oy. There we go. That's neat. Ran right into it. Oy, oy. Yeah, I was like a little worried about this stream like the other night. Because I got a device, to go way back. I started having trouble with the Elgato, like the actual program I use to record it. So I just swapped to using OBS with Elgato. But when I did that, I could never get the composite cables to work. So I went out, I specifically got something that would convert, you know, composite cables into HDMI. And then I just never got around to testing it. Finally tested it, and it's like, okay, good, it's working. So, you know, then I planned this stream. Whoops. Then last night, when I was, you know, testing out the volume levels... Oh, yeah, I noticed that, like, the picture quality was really bad. It was one of those things, it's like, I know this isn't the sexiest game out there, but at the same time, it should look at least a little better than this. So I was panicking, like, a little bit, because I don't... If the game looks bad, then that's on that, right? But if I'm showing the game, and due to my own tech issues, it's looking worse than it should look graphically, I feel a little bad, like I'm doing the game a disservice, right? So then I, like, you know, got some troubleshooting done and everything, and finally figured out that apparently I could have been recording with my frickin' Wii this entire time. So I guess what I'm saying is I've confirmed once again that I am an idiot. But this does open it up for, you know, now I can do stinkin' Wii games, now I can do GameCube games. Anything else I have that might use a composite cable, I can use that too. There we go. But my goodness, I felt dumb as hell. Oh yeah, the solution was there the entire time. You're just a buffoon. They are oddly insistent about giving me absolutely none of the things that I want. Oh, yeah. Shoot. Forgive me, I am like really trailing behind on chat. And it's not even going that fast. But yeah, pretty much, if you get game over, you lose your progress. So before that happens, you gotta log out. Stop doing that! There we go. My gosh, that should have been over in like 3 seconds, but they did not give me the swords that I wanted. But yeah, there's like this dumb trade-off with this game where when you get down to 1 life, you kind of got to decide on whether you want to push things and try to beat it with that last life, or retreat and save, you know, like all the collectibles you got in the meantime. At least that will stop the damage from spreading anymore. Now all we have to do is leave it to the center to put out the fire. Oh, my fireman. Match, what are you thinking? How could you? I didn't do a thing. Fireman went crazy and did all this himself. This is a shitty accent. Not even right. I can't believe that. I'm serious. I've been looking at him all this time. Check the records. Mega Man, what do you think? Yeah, there's no record of anyone operating Fireman, but what if he just entered the orders previously for Fireman to carry out? Look at that. If that were true, I wouldn't come strolling around like this, but I gave him a vaccine before the virus, Zero Virus could get him. Lan, I think we should tell your dad about this. If he examines the data from Fireman's remains, he might find something. Yeah, and that'll prove my innocence, too. Okay, well, there's no point in arguing here. Okay, let's check out Mega Man. Got it. Ay. And then we get the stinking eye catch, because this is like the... I kind of forgot I had a Mazinger poster there. The anime tie-in game. Right, that's strange. Dang, that Match, I bet he's hiding something, I can tell. No, not Mr. Match, It's a vaccine Mr. Match installed in Fireman. Why, isn't a vaccine something like a medicine? Yeah, I don't know if you're ready to learn about this yet, but vaccines, viruses, navies, all chip data are all programs. So they can all be used for both good and bad things. So there are good viruses too? Well, I don't know about that. But a bad vaccine is conceivable. Ah, that's right. Lan, it was today's mail news. The Zero vaccine is still missing. Alright, that vaccine Match used was a bad vaccine. Well, we can't be sure yet. We'll investigate this at the Sci Lab. I won't be able to go home for some time until this is solved. Stay put, Lan. I will. Don't work too hard, Dad. Alright, Mega Man, let's go. I thought you were gonna stay put. Are you kidding? Do you want my dad to have to work all night? If we can't find the... Yeah, we can find the guy who's spreading the bad vaccine, he'll be happy. Yeah, I bet you just don't want your mom to get angry again, Gulp. Thought so. Ah, well, you're right anyway, we gotta do something. Didn't I just say that I was okay? It's settled. With the fire out, we can explore more. Okay. It's going to be Dex, and he's gonna be like, I'm gonna kick your butt. Oh, maybe... Custom screen... Oh, okay. Was that a point? Okay. I just needed to know the button. Roll came home. I attached Roll's Navi chip to this email. Be sure to move it to your, you know. You can use my PC whenever you want. This is mailed mailing list. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, that's right. It's just telling me that I can rematch bosses. Armor is the most standard defense program. These power-ups, da-da-da-da-da. If you find one, don't forget to equip it, huh? Yep, okay. I should probably... save. Yes, please. I'm just gonna want to remember Data 5. Okay. I think I want exactly one... I don't really care about the armor right now. Oh, do you not have unlockers? Oh, man. I normally want at least one unlocker. Okay. Ay. And collectibles are just, like, the chips that I'm finding, the mystery datas, and, you know, like, the money and everything. I'd lose all that if I got a game over. First time we came here, it was all on fire, there's no way down, we can use the link right to this to go even further. Okay, we gotta find the guy with the... yeah, okay. Ay. But yeah, I think eye catch is, like, the term, if I'm not bullcrapping you. It's like the thing, if you ever watch like an anime, you know how like right before and after the commercial, they'll just show, like, I don't want to say like a random image, but it's just like, it'll just show something, right? Like it'll have a still image. Like kind of a promotional one. I think that's called an eye catch. That was very handy. Did I want to go this way? I guess we'll... I was gonna say, how long does that go on? Apparently until it hits a wall. I feel like I should have probably taken the upper path, and the dumb little path that I took going down was less than ideal. I never did put roll in my folder. Darn it. Ay. Global Area 1. Admittedly, this will get confusing. Just like the basic net stuff anyway. The smaller contained levels, they're not too bad. I enjoy them. But the big dumb area where I had to find my way around, that gets a little annoying if I'm being honest. I should probably cycle my chips then. Is there anything? Okay. Okay, good, I made it. I was like, can I snake this? Yes, I can snake this. HP memory. Okay, we got the... Putting me right in the middle of the two frickin', you know, beetles? That's not terribly cool. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. That Sonic dub is, whoops, is a little weird because, my gosh, they cut out, like, a good bit of content. Which might be why there was, at least I'm assuming they did this because of demand. I whiffed all my shots. My point is something, something, something. A lot of things were cut out by 4Kids. Something, something, something. They did eventually get around, I guess it was Viz, to putting out, like, just a Japanese dub version. Well, subbed version. So that people could actually see all the stuff that was cut. Some of it due to just cultural differences, others due to stuff like... just them cutting for time, because I guess anime blocks are I'm going to die. Anime blocks, I guess, were just a little bit longer in Japan. Ay. There we go. My gosh, the timing on that's a lot tighter than I thought it would be. Ay. The Sonic dub was also just weird because of, my gosh. It was an interesting show. I'm not saying I disliked it. But the stuff with Cosmo there at the end and everything got a little weird. Haha, I snaked it. Okay, it was just the wide sword that's not actually that big of a deal. Which way did I wanna... I think I wanted to go the other way. I think that led to another white mystery data. Which one did, Jason Griffin do? I don't have, like, I never got invested enough to learn, like, the individual names of the voice actors for that one. Actually, I'm not really good at names in general, so... But I think there was actually a fair bit of stuff cut out. And that led to, like, a lot of dumb... Because I think it was, like, a 23-minute spot or something like that in the Japanese. Whereas, like, the American version, it was, like, you know... pretty run down, but it's not a bad area, really. Running a vaccine might be around here. Aye. But, yeah, like... It was, like... 3 to 5 minutes shorter for every episode in, like, the English dub. So they always had to cut stuff out, like, every episode. Well, maybe they didn't have to cut out, like, all that much. Because I think in the Japanese dub, the Japanese version, the opening and closing was longer. So it might not be as bad as I think. No, I need to go around. But I do know there was definitely some stuff that they cut out, you know, because, my gosh, there was, like, always so many weird transitions, right? Like, what was... I think his name was General? But, you know, there was that weird, you know, like, that robot that's always hanging out with Cream. And I swear, like, one episode just ends with her, you know... Cream finding the, you know, General in the bushes, right? And then the next episode, he's sitting down to breakfast with them. And it's just like, how did we go from here to there? Hey, Mega Man, there's a Navi. Let's ask him if he knows something. Okay, excuse me, is there a place to buy the drugs around here? Huh, you two? Yeah, the drugs are pretty scary. I know how you feel. All it does is slow down your processes, but once you're infected, you can't get rid of it the usual way. It's a pretty stubborn virus. No kidding. Lan, you didn't know anything about the Zero virus, did you? Ha, well, unfortunately, I, Starman. Socials in my bio. Starman used to sell that vaccine. I just sold the last batch. I can get some more, though. Want some? Mega Man, this is the guy. Yeah, you're the one spreading the bad vaccine around, huh? You can't fool us. Not even my dad can analyze the Zero virus. Bah, so you figured me out. Wow, well, I made a juicy profit already. I don't want the center on my back, so I'll see you. Seriously, guys. You ask him to get you some more, and then you bring people back when he needs to make the handoff. You are bad at sting operations. Did he jack out? He didn't jack out. I can still sense him nearby. Ha, you're a persistent Navi. You can fight this guy. If you aren't deleted, I'll maybe see you later. Ha ha ha. He was spreading the virus, that jerk. Alright, let's bust it. I'm going to die. I freaking knew it. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure I can get through this next bit, and then I'll quit before the boss. Oh. Wow, you didn't give me, like, any good chips. But yeah, like Jet, one of the Babylon rogues, he was... It has been so long since I watched it. My gosh. But like I said, I have a copy of like the Japanese sitting around to watch. But hey, that was like 4Kids back in the day. They weren't exactly known for faithful adaptations. I think the thing that always got me with the stinking dub of Sonic X was like whenever anybody died, they would change it. Like you got stinking... Why can't I remember... Robotnik's grandfather's name. Gerald Robotnik? But yeah, he's all upset because they took Maria away from him. And it's one of those like, dude, don't get mad and blow up the world, just break out of prison and go visit her. Like, without Maria dying, that scene, like, did not make sense. And that got me, like, every time. Because I swear they pull that crap a lot. There's that one girl that Shadow made friends with on the one planet who crashed her ship or what the heck ever. There was... Well, yeah. One very important character that it would actually be a huge spoiler if I said that they died. But so many of the scenes just did not hold the same weight. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was an odd dub. Didn't get it as bad as One Piece, though. One Piece had everybody, you know, coming at you with, like, frickin' super soakers. Because they couldn't show actual guns. Mm-hmm. Wrecker. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Ah, gotcha. I see where I'm getting confused from. Okay. Oh, yeah. Hi, you are persistent. Oh, okay. Mega Man, where's Starman? He ran this way. Let's go look. I mean, maybe it was just supposed to be implied. Isn't that Numberman down there? Yeah, you're right. He's got a net shop. Whatever. But, like, I swear when I watched it, like, every time somebody was supposed to die, they would skirt around it and just, like, say, oh no, that didn't happen. Now I'm gonna just want to go back and... But could I find the right episode? Gold color Navi, I've been here a while and I haven't seen him, no good. Dang, next time we fight him, we won't get away so easily. Well, what do you want to do now? Tell your dad? Yeah, good idea. Lan, you have an email. Go fight Gutsman. I am gonna jack out. Very appropriately. Let's go. I'll go fight crazy like Fireman. Let's stop. I always buy power-ups, and then I'm not... Yeah, then I can't take enough damage. So I'm gonna do this one a bit differently. But yeah, I don't know. To get back to it, like, I could just be misremembering, or it could just be that since they didn't state it explicitly, I just took it to mean that they, you know, that they overwrote it. But my interpretation was when I watched that was that they did not have Maria die because it was frickin' 4Kids and nobody was allowed to die. And 4Kids had no frickin' integrity whatsoever. And I mean, I know they did that with, like, other characters. Where they were supposed to die, and then they're just like, oh no, they, left. They went far away, and you'll never see them again. And it was always just like, yeah, this doesn't have the emotional weight. But again, it's been years, maybe I'm misremembering. I'm trying to remember Molly. Censored ship data. But yeah, like, at least 3 people died in Sonic X. At least 3. The one, you know, obviously Maria. And then, like, one of the other people who died was, like, at one point, Shadow went to another planet, and he was, like, you know, helping them, you know, like, their freedom fighters or whatever. And then I swear, like, the episode ends with... Is this where I wanted to go? Debatable. I think I know where I am. I did want to go back. But yeah, it's like this one episode where oh, freedom fighter, and Shadow has to help them because not only is he cool and edgy, but he also has a heart of gold or whatever. So he'll make the tough decisions. But yeah, like the episode ends with like this freedom fighter girl, you know, like blowing herself up to take out like the mothership. I think she crashes her ship into it or something dumb like that, right? And again, it has been a while, so I could be getting some of these details wrong. But she dies, and, like, Shadow just, like, kind of watches it happen. And then, like, somebody asks him afterwards, he's like, so, Shadow, did you love her? And he's like, No, I just thought she was a great kid or something like that, and, you know, then I looked it up afterwards, and I'm like, yep, they died. They died, and they just weren't willing to put it in the 4Kids dub. Oh gosh, run, 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 get the bonus thing. And then, I guess I'll give a spoiler warning for this next one. The third person who I know for sure died was, you know, da-da-da-da. If you're planning on watching it anytime in the future, anybody who's, you know, watching this, close your ears for about 5 seconds. Okay, Cosmo dies. Cosmo dies, and then they just frame it as her going away so that Tails will never see her again. Thus, even though she's not dead, he has still lost his love. So yeah, the Sonic, it could get a little heavy at times, I guess. Not as heavy as Sonic 06, my gosh, that thing had, you know, that game upped the stakes a little far for the silly cartoon hedgehog man. Oh gosh, don't jump into that. Don't jump into that. Oh, was that... Oh, was the Crazy Planet... Okay, that explains that. Okay, okay. Yeah, I do not remember a lot of the original characters' names. I guess I remember Chris because you kinda had to remember Chris. And that might be the only original character I remember off the top of my head. And I guess Chris was supposed to be our self-insert character. What if Sonic came to my world and I was his best friend? Yeah, there's another one shooting at me from off screen. I might want to wait until I get my chips. Or wait, does this take me to the... No, it doesn't take me to the boss. We're still going. Ay. But yeah, Chris was not enough of a self-insert because then in Sonic Forces we got to make our own OC. Ay. That's right, let's hurry or Gutsman might make it out onto the net. Ay. Sonic is such a funny little stinking... Oh gosh, I thought he was gonna get stopped by the lip, like the other one did. Such a funny, silly little series is, I guess, where I'm going with that. I'm gonna jump down. Because I want to see what's up here. Ay. Da-da-da-da. Is that how it... Well... Maybe. I swear that... Yeah, huh. I thought I remembered at the end of... I'm gonna keep this just in case... Maybe. Maybe not. Ay. I swear, like, the series ended with... What's-her-face, Cosmo, like, sending a telepathic method to Tails where she's like, you know, hey, everything worked out fine. But I'll never be able to see you because I'm like 5 billion light years away now. Ay. If I had, like, all the time in the world, what would be fun would be watching the Sonic, you know, English dub. And then, you know, like, going immediately from episode to compare them. Haha, I actually used it right. Boy, I wish I could break out of that on my own. Can we break out of this? Seriously, I'm just using it so it doesn't show up in rotation anymore. Oh, I probably do want this. High cannon, that would be good if I had more than one. We can't get past this level 4, oh no! Oh golly, gee whiz. Memory up, that's good, I guess. Oh, come on. Poo-poo on you. The Zappering might actually be helpful. Maybe I should actually edit my chip folder in this deck building game. You know what? Doesn't matter. Just keep on going ahead. Keep on going ahead. Yeah, I can still attack on the little dumb little rail things. I wonder if Gutsman is okay. They're pretty dedicated to not giving me the things that I want. Making me very tempted to just sit here and wait on the custom screen again. But no, we'll do this. We'll do this. It won't go well. Ah, me guts. Cut it out. Stop it, Gutsman. Gutsman. Hey, Mega Man Land, you showed up. Dex, you gave him a 0 virus vaccine. Yeah, so? We'll talk later. First, we gotta take care of Gutsman. Cut it out, Gutsman. Oh, this is too much fun to stop. If you get in my way, I'll smash you too. He's just like Fireman. He won't listen. What should we do? What should we do? All we can do is damage him until he calms down. Okay, get ready for operation. Okay. Cool. He hits everything, by the way. He hits everything. Okay. No, this. He hits everything. This is gonna be so damn close. Damn it! I think I would have had him with that last little bomb. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, you gave me some stuff? Cool. Like, anything good? Ay, ay, ay. Do I feel good about this? Nope, I do not. Then again, I kind of got screwed over. Then again. Just jump. Just jump. Just jump. Just jump. Ay, ay, ay. Why does he hit the entire floor? Because in the game, he would hit a row. But there is only one row, and that is the floor. Ay, ay, ay. Normally that takes me so long to get through. Ooh, what got into me? Gutsman, are you back to normal? Oh, my head hurts. Huh? Destroy the Mega Man. Dex, you gotta jack Gutsman out immediately and turn off your PAT. Just sir, Gutsman, jack out. Ay, ay, ay. Well, Dad, what are you doing here? I ran a search for Mega Man and found you guys here. Well, I'm glad we're that easy to track down. Hopefully nobody with malicious intent, figures out the same method. Glad I made it in time. Hey, Dad, if that vaccine, it really was a fake. Yeah, I verified that too. That vaccine has a nasty Navi hacking effect programmed in it. Anyway, land Mega Man first, you'll have to jack out, then we'll talk. Okay, Dad, Mega Man jack out. Got it. Okay, please. The Navi hacking program hidden in the vaccine activates, it will take control over Navis and the PAT controls will stop working. That means Fireman and Gutsman, Dad, isn't there anything we can do? All we can do is damage the Navis to temporarily disable them, then send the Navis back inside the PAT to sleep. There's no other way. Darn, who would make such a nasty program? I don't know, but the damage is growing at an alarming rate. That's horrible. Lan, listen to me. I have to attend an emergency meeting. It's too dangerous to go out. Both of you stay inside today. Nerds to that. Lan, what are you gonna do next? There'll be nothing I can do now. Yeah, but I wonder how you can get infected with the Zero virus. Aren't you okay if you're just opening any suspicious file? If you just avoid opening any suspicious file. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Lan, you got 4 emails. Need your help. Took the bus to the bank. Bank security's gone crazy and I can't get out. I tried to call the center, but I just can't get through to them. I jacked Roland, but the security's too tough, and the two of us can't do a thing. I was able to set it up so that you can jack into the bank from the outside, however, so please come and help me. It's been such a long time since I sent you an email. I wonder if you got this. I'm in the waterworks now. Our water stopped for some reason, so I got on the metro line to come down here and complain. Apparently the waterworks program is running amok and they can't fix it. You might have to miss dinner today, so don't be disappointed. The computer that controls the power supply for the shopping district is out of control, huh? It's short-circuiting all the machines in the district. It'll destroy the shipment of merchandise you order from my store. Can you help me? Go to the shopping district on the metro line and do something about the computer. I'll give you a rare trip for it. This is an emergency. The system that controls my garden has gone haywire. It's caused my gardening machines to move around randomly. They'll ruin my garden's plants and flower beds. I tried to contact the center, but I can't get through it all. You're the only one who can help me, Lan. Please, you gotta do something. Who do I help first? What's this? It might be because of the Navi hacking program. Alright, that's it, not to go out today, but yeah, we can't just let it get to our friends. No way. We'll have to go to Yai's garden, yada-da-da-da-da-da. Those 3 places. Okay. First off, how do I sort you? There's a button for that, right? Yeah. I guess I didn't really need to sort you all that much, though. What do I not care about? Ratone, yes. Zappering, I mean... that could set me up for some stuff. Plus, there's other things that I'm definitely not going to use, so... Repair. I will regret that later, I'm sure. Normal... how much money do I have? It's funny you should ask. Now I get to choose. It's kinda sort of linear. Like, there are parts of it that are linear, right? Like, I just did those, those 2 bosses back to back. Then I get, like, a choice between, like, 4 different ones. Then I think I get a choice of 2, and then it's linear again. And then I get a choice between 3 things near the end. So it fluctuates how much decision-making power I have in this game. Like I said, it's kind of a, like, it's kind of a mix between Classic and Battle Network. Because Battle Network, it's pretty much all linear, and here it's just, No. This is the one I want. I probably could have gotten wood armor, come to think of it. I'm an idiot. But yeah, I don't know. It gives you more freedom than some of the, Battle Network games, but it's still a little linear. Lan, you're late. Is that the way you greet me? And I came all this way to help you. Right down the street. Alright, don't worry about it. Yeah, what's the situation? I know why the computer is malfunctioning. A Navi? Huh? How'd you know? That's right, exactly. The Navi, the guy who came to check my Guardian's computer, Needleman. You were right, Land. Yeah, it's that Navi hacking program. Mega Man, you gotta stop Needleman from ruining the garden. No problem. I'll save those. Really? I just, like, panicked and blew through, like, 4 of those things. I'm so stupid. I just wasn't really expecting, like, When I think of Mets, I do not think stinking, you know, stealth attacks, you know? Oh god. It's still, I was gonna say, it's still coming. Which way do I want to go? This way. HP, that's good. Ay. Really wish I would have gotten more flame chips. Maybe I should have still put the flame chips in my stinking folder. Even if there weren't all that many of them, because it's better to have, like, you know, just one of a chip that you actually want to use than a collection of chips that you don't want to use. You know what I mean? Better to have stinking... You're giving me a lot of HP. Better to have a bunch of stinking flame, you know, just like one flame chip, one heat chip, rather than stinking like 2 stone bodies. Think I'm gonna use stone body? No. Yeah, well, you are correct there. But just so that I'm not embarrassed and feel like I had a point, I'll say that those weren't just your typical Mets. Those were specialized. But yeah, I suppose there were the military Mets. I am close to dead. Very close to dead. All that... Ooh! Well, okay. Now I'm getting some HP back. I'm out. I don't know if I've ever used the spice chip in any of the games, come to think of it. I was gonna say, please, just pop out so I can proceed. Oh, you got money? Well, I will use that money. I should, at some point, probably take a trip to Higsby's. Well, Numberman specifically. Darn it, I meant to fall off the lip. Yes, use the locker. Ooh, power up! If I get enough of them, I'll be very strong and tough. Really? I mean, I wasn't paying attention. That was my fault, but I'm still gonna act like they did something very inappropriate. Really? It went right over your head? Okay, that actually is me complaining there. There we go. Darn it! Oy. But yeah, a wood chip, well, wood armor, it would probably save me. It would probably at least make it so that they were doing a lot less damage to me. So, this is on me. This is on me for not prepping. Although, stop. You know what? I'm gonna shoot you. It's not gonna matter much. And now I'm gonna die because these do count as spikes. Yup. Okay. Yeah, I bet you did. It doesn't matter. We're running, land. We're running. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, well, if they were... I was thinking the camo ones were from... Well, yeah, you did say X4. Ay, ay, ay. Well, at that point, Rebel Force would have been so dead that they might have just wanted to get crushed. They had nothing left to live for, which is a bit depressing. Ay, ay, ay. What time is... Okay, okay. Half hour I need to feed my cats. That's why the one is staring at me very intently. Oh, now you want to give me my swords. Now you want to give me my swords. I will put on the wood armor. Why, of all the things you could have called it, did you call it wood element? I'm just having a rough time of it. Because, yeah, like, for every reason I come up with for why it specifically had to be wood, there's something else that, like, contradicts it. Because, yeah, it's like, the first game, it's like, well, what was, you know, what had wood element in the first game? Well, Woodman did, or what had, like, the plant element, right? Woodman did. Oh, so maybe they called it wood element after him. Well, no, that doesn't work, because the first Heat Navi that you fight is Fireman, not Heatman. And the first Aqua Navi you fight is Iceman. And while there's still the argument that maybe they wanted to limit it to 4 characters, thus wood, at the same time, then why didn't they just name it Fire? Fire would have been a much more straightforward thing. The elements are weird. Or at least not as obvious as one might expect. Listen, man. I'm just trying to use these chips up because they're not going to do much for me. I hate when they duck. And they did it again. Just go, Mega Man. Just go. I say as if you're doing this separately and I'm not the one controlling you. As if I'm not the idiot controlling you. I'm trying to remember what Spice even does. I mean, obviously it does that attack. But as it gets psychedelic, does it does it screw up people's controls? I just got another Spice. Oh boy. Oh crap, it's this part. Oh, they don't count as... Okay. That wasn't as bad as I thought. I'm like, I can't believe they put in a bunch of insta-kill spikes. No, only one jackass in this game is going to line up their level with a bunch of insta-kills. I wonder who that would be. What Navi, based off of what Robot Master? I would... This is gonna be... Oh, I'm gonna be so pissed. There we go. There we go. Do I fight him, or do I wait for this to refill? because I did not realize I was this close to the stinking boss. But I don't think he's that hard, and I have multiple lives, so I can afford to make some mistakes. Frickin' love Needleman.EXE so much. Cut, slice, chop, sharp, sharper. Plant machines, move. Make sharper design for this garden. Cut and slice. Cut it out, Needleman. What, you? You gonna try and stop me, huh? Don't try any funny business or I'll have to stab you, for sure. This one's a mean one, alright. It's because he's gone crazy. Anyway, here he comes. Mega Man, you gotta stop and battle routine set execute. Okay, Darn it. Okay. I am getting hit with, like, everything. No, I avoided that. But yeah, he's got his needle cannon. If I get too close to him, he's got his needle hammer. They did a great job converting him into a Navi. This is, yes, I was gonna say, gonna be photo finish here. Yes! Yes! Oy, oy, oy. Okay. Who are you guys? What's wrong? Is he back to normal? Maybe. Yai, is Needleman's operator there? He's here. What should he do? His PT's probably working again. Tell him to jack out right away and turn off the power. Jack out? You did it. The garden computer's back online. Thanks, Lan. Well, Lan, what a relief to get that over and done with. You got that right. The garden seems okay now. Okay, Mega Man, jack out. Gotcha. Man, you've got some email. Then I just get dumb little figurines of all the guys that I beat up. Upgrade your Buster. You aren't forgetting to upgrade him, are you? No, Dad. Oh, I thought you were gonna give me a power-up along with that. No, you're just gonna remind me. Thanks to you and Mega Man, my garden's management computer's back under normal. Thanks again, but when I relaxed and took a good look at my garden, I decided that Needleman's design isn't all that bad either. Who would have thought that? I've included a small token of my appreciation. Bronze fist. Really, you're rich. It should be at least gold. Okay. Do I already have... Nah. Elect armor, yes. Can I buy anything from Higsby? Well, Numberman at this point? Or did I just use up most of my money? Yup. Okay. Now, to the shopping district. Which one is the shopping district? No, not the bank. Oh shoot, I want to change my ship cell. Definitely want to change my chip cell. Okay, Tree Bomb 2. Tree Bomb 2 for... Do I care about, like, any of this? Burner would have been good. And... I don't know how helpful that's gonna be. But oh well. Now let's actually go to where we want to go. Shopping. Okay. This boss is a pain in the ass. This boss is a pain in the ass, but I believe. So this is the shopping district, Cyberworld. Higsby mentioned testing, huh? Can you hear me, huh? Higsby, I'm using an industrial class line from Higsby's to access your location, huh? Everyone can find me awful easy, can't they? Lan, I figured out the cause of disturbance. The Navi's running amok caused the computer stacked up. Thought so, a Navi running amok. Right, man, a Navi from one of the shopping district stores suddenly went crazy and took over the computers to use their Navis on lighting, huh? Higsby, we'll go into the cyber world and find that Navi. Let's go, Mega Man. Alright. We'll see how this works. Anything? Oh no, it's just an enemy that's going to attack me and give me nothing. Ay, ay, ay. Well, I really like the chips these guys give me. And when you ask, what if you were a Navi, are you being philosophical? Are you asking me which Navi I would want to be if I could be one of the people in this game? Or, well, just in the series? Or if I were to make my Ho-C, what sort of Navi? Because I actually did have one of those back in the day. Crap. I was out of things. Drop some chips. I like the satellite chips. Oh, this is like a little... Ah, yeah, baby. Yeah, it's like a little barrier around me. That's... The spice might actually be good. The spice. The spice melange. Of all the places I could have slipped, I just had to do it there, like a dumbass. Uh-huh. I don't even know why I bother. I definitely didn't kill it fast enough. That one I did. And maybe I want to go down. Well, it was when I was a teenager, so I might be too embarrassed to talk about my OC. Plus, he wasn't really all that interesting design-wise. He was just supposed to be like kind of, you know, a very approachable sort of guy and everything, so I made him very basic looking. There we go. That chip is gonna disappear. You know what? Doesn't matter anyway. Actually, right into the abyss. All I'll say for the record is that I totally had a custom net Navi and maybe a super edgy Chunia's all get out frickin' whoops net up to go along with him. Power up! My attack power is almost max. Had I spent all my money on stinking power-ups, I could have had a, you know, at least probably got started on my frickin' charge by now. I hope I'm not missing out on anything by not going the other way. It just always seems like when they give you money, you probably want to go the way of money. Pow! Pow! Yep, I wanted to go up. I wanted to go the other way. I can still go the other way? You son of a bitch. You know what? Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things that, well, if I admit that, then my gosh, that's gonna just be bad. Okay, fine, I won't admit the other part. He was known as Rockman.EXE, and he, was a psychologist. And most of his abilities, you know, were like light-based. Whoops. This is weird. I've done this before. I'm going to die. I've just now noticed that I have next to no health. Okay, my timing was especially bad. Oh, well, you mistyped. Well, golly gee, I just admitted it. But nah, then yeah, no. Like I said, he wasn't really all that interesting to look at, come to think of it. It was one of those things that, well, that's getting into a whole other bit. But yeah, it was like green hair, shades, and, you know, like a purple, you know, like navy bodysuit. And he didn't really have a lot of flair. So it wasn't something I realized until years later that I'm like, oh wait, I made him boring as all hell to look at. Oy, oy. I am going to go and buy a power-up. Because I've earned it. But yeah, that was a long, long time ago, and yeah, it's still, But then again, I think that's just one of those things with online stuff, just in general. Things you do when you're younger, they're just gonna be embarrassing. That's just kind of the way it goes. It's a good thing I can take a lot of damage now, because my goodness, I ran into that thing how many times? Can definitely see how someone might find this annoying. Because goodness, having to walk all the way to Number Man every time you want a power-up. It's a little annoying. And yeah, no big deal. I could have been stubborn and continued to keep it to myself. And I am also of the opinion that when you bring up something like that, you kinda gotta, you know. You can't just say, oh man, I was thinking of this crazy thing. Oh man, it was so crazy. Oh, but I can't tell you. No, that's just kind of a dick move. So definitely brought that on myself. I should be using my Buster more because it actually does damage now. Oh god. I did that to myself again. Oh god, I didn't think he would hit my toesies. Did I ever... I don't think I did ever go down this way. Oh. Oh, I didn't want to go down this way. It was just a... Oh, damn you. Well, now we know. Now we know that what's down there, a waste of frickin' time. Dearie me. Should've just followed the money. Should've followed the smart money. That was just dumb on my part, but it doesn't matter. Why can't Higsby just sell me this crap from his shop? That's the way to get to Dex. And I don't want to get to Dex. Did I ever go in the corner down there? You know what? I'll get it next time. I really did not think this through. I really did not think this through at all. Did I want to... Do I have any... Yes, I have some life ups. Good old recoveries. Mm-hmm. Listen. Just die. I can tank it. Maybe I shouldn't, but I can. Listen, man. Oy, oy, oy. I think it's right up here. I think it's right up here. I think I don't care. Isn't it right up here? You know what? You're just gonna die to roll. Come on. We gotta be getting close-ish. Okay. Wait, I have Plant Bomb. Tree Bomb, I'm sorry. I misspoke. Okay. Okay. Boy, I sure hope I have a... Ooh, I do have enough for a power-up. I have enough for 2 power-ups! Now I can do a partial charge! That was Number Man. Aquaman doesn't show up until Battle Network 4. Despite the entire type in this game being named after him. Though Aquaman's cool. I actually kinda do like, you know, his Navi design and everything. Which just makes it a shame that he shows up primarily in one version of Battle Network 4, like the worst Battle Network game. And then in the... I mean, Battle Network 6 is still good, whether it's Gregar or Falzer, but I do prefer Gregar. So I don't really see him in, you know, too much in that game either. The upper path has proven smarter. This music is so damn chill. I thought I could get there first. Actually, I might as well just be charging all the time because it will take like 20 years for me to get a full charge, well, a partial charge up. Could you move, please? Good enough. I was about to say, did I not grab this last time? No, it's one of the regenerating ones. Oy, oy. And he's less handsome in Battle Network and more just really, really stinking overly cute and adorable. But I'd say he still appeals to the ladies, probably. You're so freaking annoying, you dumb little rabbit thing. Okay, he jumped on it. Listen, man. Yeah, this just took me, The lower path was the smarter path. The lower path would have gotten me extra money. And you know what? I'm saving up for a better charge shot. So money actually is a priority. Oh, I thought I went too late on that one. Yes, the boss is right here. I have so much HP that a full HP refill doesn't even help me as much as you might think it would. I'm gonna be honest, this boss, bit of a pain in the ass. But he's got a cool design, so I'll forgive him. He looks so freaking... I freaking love his design. What's up with this guy? Well, you're pretty rude, aren't you? Show some manners. I'm Bright Man. A shining man. The most handsome guy in all of the cyber worlds. Huh. Yeah, I guess he took, you know, Aquaman's title. What a vain fool. Mega Man! Bright Man, stop messing with those computers. Stop, but the cyber world is still too dark. I'm just trying to lighten the place up a little. Hee hee hee. Dang it, he's got to short circuit the entire district. Let's stop him, Lan. All right, Mega Man. Battle routine set, go. That was about half of his life. I was gonna say, you like have to be dead. You had no HP left. I say he's a pain in the butt, and then he, you know, gets down to the last little bit of his health in 2 hits. To be fair, 120 times 2 twice, that's a lot of damage. Huh? Oh, what was I doing? Oh, wow, he sure calmed down in a hurry. Like a light bulb going out. Lan, are you okay, huh? Higsby, that Navi's PET should be working again, so tell the operator, jack out Brightman and turn off the PET's power. Huh, okay. Jacking out. Ay, ay. Yes, that's Brightman, and yeah, pretty much like the full heal, it's not technically a full heal, it just heals most of it, right? But when you don't have a lot of HP, it works like a full heal. At this point, I've gotten enough HP memories that, you know, like the big heals won't necessarily heal me the full way. The computers are back to normal. All right, everything looks fine now. Time to jack out. I wonder what Higsby's gonna give us, huh? Here's 10 mini-bombs! Damn it! Because that totally happened in the anime. Totally this big, dumb build-up where Higsby's like, we're good friends, Lan. As a token of our friendship, and as appreciation for all the times you've helped me out, I want to give you something really special. And then he gives him like 10 mini-bombs, which are like, you know, supposed to be the most worthless chips in the world. But then Lamb manages to make it work, in a clutch battle against Skullman. The disturbance didn't affect me very much at all. I'm sending you on behalf of the shopping districts. I don't really care, but thanks. Do I have... Yeah, I have enough money to get the last set of armor. Where are we at? Yeah, I think... Wait, how many do I have? Own 0. Ugh. I'll try to do this without the armor that I need. I will try it. ID. Come on, elect chips. Remo plug isn't that great. Oh, my favorites. I'm probably, yeah, 10 damage, yeah, that's totally better. That's totally better. Okay. Okay. Ay. And I'm gonna feed my cats real quick, so give me like 2 minutes before we tackle the waterworks. Oy, oy. And I think he's allergic to getting hit with something very powerful that can scatter his bones. At least I assume that's the logic there. But funnily enough, one of the big ploys where he used, you know, the mini-bombs in the anime, Battle Network anime, did involve kicking up a shit ton of dust, so I guess that was consistent. This is the second time we've been here. The last time, the WWW stopped the water supply as part of their plot. Yeah, they threatened the Waterworks technical consultant Freud. They made him use his Navi Iceman to stop the water. This reminds me of that time somehow. Really? Well, I don't know why, it's only frozen in here. Well, anyway, we better find that computer program fast. I don't want to miss dinner, you know. Let's go, Mega Man. No. Save electric. Although... I want the chips that these guys give more than anything. Bubblers I can take or leave. But yeah, no, it's my those are totally the guys. The guys from actually Iceman's level. Like I said, they really did their homework for this one. I want 10 of those chips that they, you know, they stinking drop, the Pangies. Because stinking Pangies will give me double jump. And in a game with platforming, double jump is one of the most busted things that you can receive. Oh man, you... I whiffed. Can you just die? Wait. There it goes. And you give me Ice Cube, which, I mean, I guess I could create extra platforms with myself with Ice Cube, so maybe I shouldn't be so dismissive. Ice Cube just isn't my favorite chip. Or rapper. No, I ran out. There we go. That goofy son of a... I don't know if he gives me anything I care about. Can I get up here? I feel like there's something good if I get up here. No. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay. We're in. Something good. Something good. HP memory, I'll take it. Would rather have power-ups at this point, but at the same time, I'm not gonna say no to some HP. Huh, Iceman? I'll quit everything in ice. Oh, it's no good, we lost him. Hey, you, Navi, you're from the center? Oh, hello, Freud. Mega Man, Lamb, what are you doing here? Well, you see, never mind that. What's going on with Iceman? Well, this whole fuss is being caused by Iceman. He's on a rampage. Iceman, too. Freud, did you give Iceman the Zero vaccine? Well, yes, why? The vaccine contains a Navi hacking program. What? So that's... Lamb, most of the Navi, you know, the Waterwork Navis have been frozen by Iceman. Iceman's a powerful Navi, but you might have a shot at beating him, Mega Man. I have no right to ask you this, but please stop Iceman. Leave it to us. Ain't that right, Mega Man? You betcha. Let's go. Aye, aye. One of the funniest dub castings I think I've seen in, like, frickin' anything is Iceman. Hopefully there was nothing down on the floor that I needed. But yeah, it's like this hilarious thing where in the Japanese version of the anime, Iceman shows up and he's got this tiny little high-pitched voice and everything. I don't think I can mimic it properly. I missed. But, you know, he's got, like, this tiny little baby man voice, right? And then you get the English dub. And the English dub has Iceman's voice as being like, you know, hey, I smoke, like, 5 packs of cigarettes a day, Mega Man. And just, like, the contrast between them, like, about how they're the exact opposite is always so freaking funny to me. Is this the way I wanted to go? Let's say this is the way I wanted to go. This setup might actually work for me. And I have to wonder how, like, intentional it was, too, the contrast. Because honestly, like, it kind of almost reminds me of that one baby in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Who, you know, like, on screen and everything, he's all cute and, you know, cute and high-pitched voice and everything, and then, you know, he's just, like, a lecherous chain smoker as soon as he's off set. Ay, ay. Either way, that's what tickles my funny bone, I guess. I think spice will be good. Or it'll immediately run out, but you know what? That's still fine. I have created this for myself. I have created way too many of these things just putzing around. And now I'm out. I was kind of really hoping that would... Okay. Ay, ay, ay. I'm gonna get a charge shot one of these days. An actual charge shot. Not this half-assed thing. Where it takes me 20 years just to get a partial. Okay. Kill one of them, please? No, it's up in the ceiling. I was kind of hoping to get one more thing of, you know what? It's not a big deal. No! No, it's just barely off screen where I can't... Okay, this is fine. Is it gonna stay there? Maybe it'll stay there. What do I want to hold on to, and what do I want to sack? This'll be fine. Did I get it, or did it just go off screen, is the whole thing? Did it fade out of existence? Oh. I thought I guess that's the next screen. Waterworks code. Yep, there's just one part of this level that's just... to get... Oh dear. I don't think I want to deal with you. I think I just want to leave. Do I want to deal with you? Maybe. I probably actually don't, because if he drops anything, it's gonna fall onto the... Yeah. Well, it would have fell into the abyss. It would have. Okay. Just keep on firing until he dies. Okay, now I think we're at the boss. Waterworks. Which, oh, at least I thought we were at the boss. Apparently, we're still doing bullshit. I'm gonna have to frickin'... This is fine. Actually, this is very good. I'll have to wait for another round, but it's pretty good. I have no more MB. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I wanted to wait anyway. I wanted to wait for my MB to fill up. Which, in case you're wondering, the green bar. I need that to use chips. Yeah, I think I got enough HP. I could probably take him. Hit him with a mag bomb, then hit him with a life sword. I think that's gonna be the plan. Though I'm almost tempted to go for it. Right now, no. We waited this long. Okay. This, then this, then this, then this. And what'll be the last thing? Just in case. Just in case. I can feel a program advance coming good. I'm glad you can. Are you ready for battle? Yes. Okay, that was the voice I couldn't do an impression of earlier. Freeze! Everything must freeze! There he is, Iceman! Mega Man, damage Iceman to make him stop, okay, Freud? Yeah, okay, beat up my kid. Alright, let's do it. Let's beat up his kid. Execute. I need you to run into this. I thought that was supposed to... You know what? Maybe I don't. Maybe I just let this go. Because this is... Let's admit it, this is funnier. I didn't even touch him. Did you see that? He ran into every one of those bombs. I'm innocent. Oh, dear me. Well, what did I do? Is he back to normal? Freud, you should have control of your PET back temporarily. Jack out now and turn off your PET. Okay, sure. How is it, Freud? I'm verifying the status now. Great, the computer's operating normally again. The water will flow as it should now. Thank you, Lan. Ooh, and there's still time to get home for dinner, too. It always comes down to food with you, doesn't it, Lan? Well, I'm a growing boy, you know. All right, Mega Man, Jack out. Gotcha. Okay, first off, I need the most important chip in the game. I only have one double jump? Okay, what don't I care about? Yeah, shotgun. Mail. What's in Cyberworld? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Reports of mysterious 8 codes. Okay, well, yeah. With your help, you're able to repair the waterworks. Da-da-da-da-da. Internet criminal. Okay. Now here's where I need to do something kind of important. But it might not be the most interesting thing to watch. Unfortunately. But it's going to be massively important that I have those stinking double jumps. Okay. I need up to, I need 10. I already had 1, so that's 3. 4. And then there was some data I missed in here too, so maybe I'll grab that real quick too, but that shouldn't take too long. And that's 5, 6. This might not be as bad as I thought. I thought this was gonna have to be something that I had to run around a good bit for. 7. 8. 9. $10. Now let me see. If I'm lucky, it will not show up. But oh well. Oh well. Oh dear. You. I was just kind of hoping that it would pop into my rotation just so I could check and make sure that I definitely had it. I'm gonna leave. I don't really... I was gonna say, did you really just... Okay. And whoops. No. Good. I got an extra one. Just in case I miscounted. You know, it's always good to get that last one in, just in case you miscounted. And by you, I'm obviously talking about myself, but you know. I do like this a lot more now that I know that it's essentially stinking wood shield. Well, not wood shield, leaf shield. Boy, if this damn polar bear would die. Can't you just give me double jump once so that I can... Darn you. Well, you know what? I don't care that much. Just so that I can confirm that I got it, though. I have no idea what that guy gives. Already did that. Oh, welcome back, Rockman.EXE. We have done all but the banking part for at least the second part of the game. So a few people have died. I just kind of want to... I am, like, so convinced that there's going to be... No, there is nothing down here. There is nothing down here. But yes. From the man that brought you disappearing blocks. Disappearing blocks again. Okay. I was like, I got this easy, and then what happened? I frickin' slipped, although... And here I was gonna say, although, if they want to give me my double jump, I can just skip all of this. Oh, damn you. Okay, there we go. And we want to hug the left. Hug the left. There we go. And then hug the left again. HP memory. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Those are the things that I wanted. I think I needed 8,000 for my next power-up, so I guess we don't go visit Number Man again. It's GameCube. GameCube from like 20 years ago. I don't think it was popular. Most people, whenever I hear them talk about it, they're typically ragging on it, right? And yet, I have heard some people complain about how it was missing from the stinking collection. So that's a little silly. But anyway, maybe that's just... I don't know. Even if a game's bad, I guess if you have a collection, why not ask for as much as possible from it? We jacked into the bank security system from outside. Lan, thanks for coming. Okay, we're gonna go in and see if we can find out what's causing the problem. Thank you so much. Roll's still stuck in the security system, so I'm sure she can help you out in some way. Okay, let's go, Mega Man. Ready. This is going to suck. I kind of forgot that you were just there. Huh? Who are you? The name's Quickman, the fastest Navi in the cyber world. It's fastest. Hey, what are you doing here? Are you the one causing all this? I'm zooming over the system. You wouldn't believe how fun this is. I see, Lan. This guy's running all over the security system, and that's why it's causing all the errors, you know, that have mail trapped inside. Excuse me. And he's the one out of control this time, Mega Man. We gotta stop Quickman. Go ahead and try. If you think you can stop me, go for it. There's no way you can match my speed. Vroom. Man, he's fast. My processors can't keep up with him. Dang, let's go after him, Mega Man. I feel like Vroom would be more of a Turbo Man thing. Boy, I'm pretty sure I could do a bunch of really neat things right here if I had my damn double jump. Roll! Ah, Mega Man. Yeah, Navi just flew by here really, really fast. It's Quickman. Gotta catch him. If you're going down, be careful. There are a bunch of security beams. If you touch one, you'll take a lot of damage. Security beams. That won't be easy. What are you gonna do, Mega Man? Run through faster than the beams that block the path. I can make it. Okay, I'll operate you. Be careful. Because everybody loved Quickman's level, I guess. Ay, ay, ay. I don't think there's a situation where I don't hate the security beams, but I feel like I wouldn't mind them as much if they didn't bring them back as often as they do. You know... And I mean, I guess it's only like, I think it's only like 3 times? Oh, damn you. Because they're here, they're, you know, they're obviously in Quickman's level. Then they're in X5. Then they're here, right? So, I mean, I guess 3 times ain't bad. But at the same time, when they were kind of annoying the first time, you probably don't want to see them back, you know, at all. When once felt like it was too much. Wait, I came from that direction. There are a bunch of security beams up ahead. Yep, I can feel them. Differently colored ground is safe until you reach the other side. Don't stop. Okay. Can we get a save state? Ay, ay, ay. Oh dear. Oh dear. And then the boss 2 is actually kind of annoying. So this is just gonna be bad time. Okay. You told me that last time, Lan. What happened? I died. Oh, damn you. There was a... Oh. There was a thing there, though. There was an unlockable thing. Well, 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 I might... I might go and get that power-up after all. Just wanna keep to the right. Just wanna keep to the right. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Does not matter. Yes, please. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay. Yeah. Yeah. 0 stage 1. Oh, ay, ay. Like I said, they bring it back more than they should. No, not from... I thought there was a way I could get there from Dex's PC, just a bit faster. Oh well, oh well. We're gonna run, we're gonna get the damn power up real quick. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, there was like one Mega Man I don't know if I should call it a fan game or what. It was a game that was pretty much Mega Man, but with pretty anime girls, right? Will this work? Maybe if I do it this way. My point is, in that game too, they did the security lasers, and I was just like, why? Why? Go ahead, take inspiration from Mega Man 2, just maybe not this, maybe not, you know, maybe not the security lasers, and maybe not the boo beam. I will say, and maybe I'm just not talking to the right people, but when I criticize the security lasers, I will get people who's like, it's not even that hard, and it's like, yeah, it is. I mean, you know, maybe it's not if you played the game like a billion times and know exactly which way they're gonna go and you have the stage memorized, but for most people, security lasers, very frustrating. But I don't think I've ever heard anybody defend Booby. I feel like Boo Beam might be one of the, you know, few parts of Mega Man 2 that most people are like, yeah, okay. This boss, it's a little rough. Just a little bit. I mean, most people's, I suppose, profiles are maybe, you know, stinking anime. Did I ever go over to the... Oh, it's just a guy. I don't care. Although that makes me think of Sonic... that one episode of Sonic Boom, where Sonic got in trouble for saying that... I think his name was Mike. Just this one random character. I don't even remember what type of animal he was supposed to be. Maybe like a cow or something? I don't know. He was purple and he had horns. But not terribly large horns. The point is, he called this guy, you know, just a guy. And then he had to take sensitivity class. I probably liked the Sonic Boom cartoon more than I should have. Can I use up enough of these? Can I use up anything to get them out of rotation? Because I really want the double jump for, like, right down here. If I can get up here, that'd be really nice. I'd really appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sonic Boom, I feel like that was kind of a mixed, you know, reception. Because me and, like, I had one friend who really liked Sonic. And was really into it, right? But I know other people are like, it's trying way too hard to be quirky with its meta humor and everything. And it's like, it makes me laugh. I understand why you might think that, you know, it's just kind of dumb. But it makes me laugh. There is a way to get over there somehow, but you know what? Maybe I'll look up a map at some other point. Boom, he's dead. Oy, oy, oy. I do wonder if they've given up on Sonic Boom at this point. Because I swear... Styx the Badger went over really well with people, and the cartoon, I think enough people liked that it kind of justified its existence. But after Rise of Lyric, I don't think anybody really gave the other games a chance. I played Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric, at one point, but it was so far after the game was released that it got, like, there was a huge patch when I started it up, right? So I didn't really experience any of the bugs when I played it, although I will say it was not the most exciting game. Wasn't a buggy mess anymore, but it was not terribly thrilling. And then Shattered Crystal was okay. Like, I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it either. And then Fire and Ice was actually, from what I remember, was actually, like, half decent. So I don't know. But hey, that's like the whole thing where if you make a poor enough first impression, it doesn't really matter. How do you want me to get over there? I feel as though I was missing something there. No, save that. Actually, am I just better off logging out and going right back in? Maybe. You know what? I think I will, because I lost a life and accomplished nothing. And my lives are finite. Oh, yeah. Honestly, with as poorly as the first Sonic Boom game went along, I was actually kind of surprised that we got 2 other DS games with it. Ay. Do I want to try for the... Ooh! Might have been worth it. Might have also not been worth it. I got a program advance right off the bat. I don't need it. But I got a program advance. Ay. But yeah, Styx the Badgers, though. She was... I thought she was funny, too, so I'm not gonna act like, oh yeah, wow, isn't it crazy? But I just remember they did this... The Archie comics. They did 2... Sonic Mega Man crossovers. The first one was pretty good. The second one wasn't so much. But the second one was like throwing everything at the wall, and they brought in characters from like all over the place, and it was just very incomprehensible. But yeah, like the only character in that one that they brought over from Sonic Boom was specifically Styx. So I think they kinda knew they had something there. Damn it. I did that to myself. Yeah. I wish I were dead. Well, I'll be darned. I did die. I got to die. I'm kinda tired of jacking out after every 30 seconds, so I guess we just go for it. I feel like I should have been able to get that. I'm gonna just leave. I missed, but that's fine. Ay. I think, like, one of the things that bothered me about, like, the second crossover, too, just apart from them having such a huge cast and none of the fights really mattering because they all took like about 30 seconds to, you know, guy. Just like the bad guys were every like freaking Maverick ever, other than Colonel and Iris, because they did not want to tarnish their memory, right? But you just had like all of these characters just one-shotting like, you know, the stinking different Mavericks and everything, right? I really, really, really wanted to get that one thing. So I overcommitted. Oh, yeah. Do they reference her? I'm trying to remember. Do I recall? Did I make a comment on that? Did it come up when we streamed it? And I mean, they're not the most dissimilar characters, I guess I'll say. But I can tell the difference. Honestly, I barely even remember Marine because I did not play much of Sonic Rush, right? Ay. Anyway, what I think I was in the middle of a thought on was... I thought I was just gonna fall, lightly. I feel like a man that takes, you know, like 30 seconds and, you know, very many hits to beat up a car could not punch a, you know, Maverick to death in a single punch. I'm saying that I don't think Street Fighter's tough enough to fight Mega Man X characters. Which I know some people are gonna find controversial. They're gonna be like, oh no, it's Street Fighter, he's so powerful. He's got the Wolf Fang Fist. Ay. Ay. Then the Wolf Fang Fist gets me thinking of Yamcha, and me not understanding why some people still like him. Ay. It sounds like you probably did it the suboptimal way. Which probably sounds really, but yeah, like the funny thing is, with that achievement, for doing it without the, without using time stop, you can actually get that achievement while dropping it down to, you know, dropping it down to easy. So you can kind of cheese that achievement by just, you know, doing it on easy and letting there be less things in your way. So yeah, that's how I did it. I did it while being a filthy casual. Reg up. Ay. I mean, honestly, I did not either. I was looking up, I was like, how do you do this? Like, you know, like, which way do I want to be jerking myself around while I'm doing this, you know? So I, like, looked up a video on the best way, you know, like, to get advice, to get some cheese. And that was when I just saw a video that's just like, oh yeah, this is one of the achievements that you can just get on easy mode, so just do easy mode. I was like, easy mode, you dumb shit. Of course, easy mode. Those exist. Okay. If I do this right, I can get the thing. I don't have it on locker? I'm pissed on multiple counts. I'm pissed on multiple counts. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I think, not only are robots, specifically Mavericks, made of metal, I think they even, like, I think there's some sort of lore that they're supposed to be made of, like, some new alloy or something that's supposed to make them especially tough. So if you're having trouble punching, you know, a car made of regular people metal, I don't think... That's so cheap! How are you supposed to plan ahead? I don't have that much screen. Ay, ay, ay. They can't punch through it. Is what I'm getting at. X could totally beat all of the Street Fighters. Mega Man could possibly beat... Yeah, hi, hi. Street Fighter X Mega Man isn't canon. Okay, I think I want to go... Because why not? Because why not? Oh god! Why are you here? Just, we skip them. We skip them. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Honestly, I just don't, ay, ay. I have, like, a major issue with just the security lasers from, like, a design standpoint. Because there's that whole thing Ego Raptor does. I don't know if you've ever seen his sequelitis on Mega Man 2, but he's like, and, you know, they kind of naturally guide you in the way you're supposed to go and everything. And it's like, that's for the first part of the lasers, the first laser section, right? The rest of the laser sections require you, you know, moving perfectly or using the time stopper to get around and, you know, avoid all the lasers. When, realistically, you can't really plan ahead. Although I guess they do you the favor of at least showing you the whole screen at once, right? So you have some time to react, unlike this where I just, you know, planted face first, well, you know, butt first, right onto some of these things. Why don't you just give up already? No way, I'm still not fast enough. If you're planning on getting in my way, then I'll get rid of you here. Heard that before. Mega Man, battle routine, set, execute. Ay, ay, ay. Can you run into that for me? Do you know how annoying it is to fight a boss that's just like, ha ha, I block all of your shots? What if I just sat here for a second and waited? Where are my sub-chips? Controls, items, this is it. No, not that. Keys, library, these are sub-chips. Do I have anything? No, I just have a fast gauge. You know what? For fun, then. I was gonna say, for fun then, why don't I go and fight the Powie that's over there? I guess not. Oh, and you got rid of that? I guess that makes sense. Well, I'm just gonna die, so I might as well go in and not give a damn. I'm gonna die, and then I'm gonna have to redo this level. The cool thing is, He doesn't get frozen by the thing that's supposed to freeze him. That didn't go horribly. Do I risk it? Do I risk it and then have to recollect some stuff? Nah, none of those are good. Yes, jack out. Ay, ay. Well, I do appreciate that. I do like Mega Man 2, but I do feel like it's at least a little overrated. I feel like any game that has the stinking boo beam trap cannot be perfect. Oy, oy, oy. But yeah, Sequelitis talks about both Mega Man 2 and, you know, Mega Man.EXE as being like perfect sequel and yada yada yada. All that good stuff. Because the guy who did it, Ego Raptor, freaking loves Mega Man. And you know what? I love Mega Man too. So I think that's pretty cool. Okay. Just speedrun it. That's kind of the point of this level anyway. I was kind of hoping to shoot through his shield, but no, it was not the B gun that I had. Deary me. Bank complex. I am such an idiot. I forgot to buy an unlocker. I could have had an unlocker. Maybe even got that thing that I was aiming for. But no, now I need to come back. Do I need to come back? I don't know what's in the locked data. I don't know whether I care about not having that. Would I have made it had I slid? Would I have maybe made it had I slid? I get hit by that every time, like a damned idiot. Like a damned idiot. What do you mean, like a damned idiot? Okay, you got me. I am a damned idiot. That's my fault. I pushed over too much. I pushed to the right too much. You know what? I'm not gonna need it. But it's nice to be able to have it, I guess. I'll get hit by that every single time except the one time that I actually, you know, managed to avoid it just so that I could remember, just so I could see that it was possible. And then know about how abjectly I'm failing. Every time. Why security lasers? Why? I think I screwed that up, but I lived, so I guess it's fine. I just figure I'll use these guns up eventually. And get nothing for it, but hey. That's the way it goes. Sometimes. They're gonna give me a big energy back right up here. I don't need that. Come on. No, actually, this is fine. This is fine. But the nice thing would be if I could get my MB back, because I am gonna need that at least. Come on. Fill up the greenish thing. That's gonna be good enough. Okay. Quickman, you son of a bitch. Okay. If you could do that not in the corner, I'd okay. You know what? Whoops. That was close-ish. Problem is, I need to actually throw the bombs. I need to stand still for a moment to actually use them properly. Okay, we are not saving the sword. If we can get our spacing better, this might be fine. This might be fine. I don't know. Wait a sec. Get something else up. Get something else up. It doesn't even need to be that good. Stop. He's got me, doesn't he? No, he doesn't. I've got him. Okay. Okay, Quickman. You didn't block enough of my shots. Oh, what have I been doing? Quickman, you're jack out command? Okay. He jacked out. This one's operator has been monitoring him? Probably, but the system should be back to normal. Lan. Mail, how are things over there? We're okay. The security system let us go. All right, that was almost too easy. Shut up, Lan. My gosh, shut the fuck up. Gotcha, okay. Oh. I swear they always pick, like, the worst ones to do it on, too. The worst levels to say, oh, that was too easy. We need to wait for him to make the real vaccine. All right, Mom, I wonder what's for dessert today. What's wrong, Mega Man? Maybe it's because I've been active for so long? I feel slow. That's all right. You've done enough for one day. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, good night, Lan. Everything's going according to plan, right? Oh, it's you, Starman. According to plan or not, it's none of your business anyway. Like a human unaware of his own breath, you spread the virus by living. What are you trying to say? Just verifying things. Lately, you've been searching for info about the outside cyber world without telling me. And to what? You're cursed. Have you already forgotten what you were born to do? I haven't forgotten. I'm to generate the zero virus, spread the darkness, and the reason I was born is... Good morning, Lan. How do you sleep? Yo, Mega Man, it sounds like you're feeling much better. Hey, it's from Dad. Lan, you're awake already? Of course, Dad. Oh, have you been working all night again? Yes, it's been rough going. It'll take a bit longer to development. Really? Is it that tough? Yes. The Navi hacking program is very closely linked to the Zero virus. Since we have almost no info about the Zero virus, there's little we can do. The officials are even offering a reward for info about the Zero virus. Wow, reward, we should go looking for clues too. Forget about it. What the chod? Sorry to interrupt, as an official I have to state this clearly. Lan, as an ordinary civilian, and a child no less, your independent actions are frankly a nuisance. Proto Man and I will handle this. What are you talking about? You're a kid too. Don't pretend you're in the same league as me. That's right, Mr. Chod has prevented a number of national level crimes. Proto Man, you're not the only one. We defeated the life virus and wiped out the WWW, and you're still a little punk. Do you really think you did that all alone? And the WW's plans have simply taken a different form. What? Anyway, just mind your own business. Goodbye, Dr. Ricard. What's up with him? Just because he's an official net battler, he has to brag? Maybe? Ah, Lan, I have to get back to my research. I'll contact you again. So stay out of trouble. He hung up. Dang, now even Dad is treating us like kids. Mega Man, we can't give up now. Yeah, we need to cure Guts, man, and the rest of them fast. Okay, let's look for information about the Zero virus too. Let's get that reward first and show Chod a thing or two. You've got email. Okay. Abandoned power plant. Da-da-da-da-da. Strange arcade. Arcade, you can get to by bus, and Nasty Navi's invading the game. Da-da-da. The rumor is www. Nice to meet you on Quickman's operator. Oh, I wonder who that is. Because Quickman's a bad guy in Battle Network 2, so we can't know who his net op is. Otherwise, you'll ruin the surprise. Thanks for your awesome help. You are the greatest. Kinda don't want to go near the bank for a while, if you know what I mean. You got a Navi chip. Well, thanks. I don't need to jack out. Save game progress. Yes, please. Oh, a net battler is just... It's somebody who net battles, like, is the long and short of it. When you're having, like, a net Navi battle online, that's a net battle. So he's an officially licensed one. He can go out and fight crime. Chawd, I mean. Which one would I rather do? I'd rather go here. I really, really, really like the Navi chip I get from this guy. So I want to make sure that I take him out. Mega Man, I sent you chip data. Thanks, Lan, but... Lan, look at this Navi. Alrighty, who should I play a joke on today? Maybe I'll set the difficulty setting on the game way up, or maybe I'll set that couple's game to not count the coins. Color Man, what's an ex-WWW Navi doing here? Huh? No, Mega Man, you found me, time to go. Why is him and Maddie not arrested? That must mean he's done something he doesn't want us to know about. I agree, Chawd was talking about some WWW plot too. Mega Man, we gotta follow Color Man, there might be a clue. Got it. One of these days, there's gonna be something on the opposite side. He's pretty much like a police officer, think of it that way. Like, Like, most people, they only do net battles recreationally. But he does it to fat cram because he's really cool. He's so cool. In fact, he might even be the coolest. He's kind of a douche. Darn it. I'm walking. Here, in this general location. You know what'd be really helpful right about now? Yes! Double jump! Oh god. Ay, ay, ay. There went 3 of them. But I got the HP memory, and that's important. Ay, ay, ay. It's because he's really cool. I don't understand why you don't understand about how Chawd is just so cool that even though he's an elementary school student, much like myself, he just gets to be a police officer. Although his dad does own a big fancy company, so it might also be nepotism. And as for your inquiry, yes. Yes. Wacko Man, Color Man, Wacko Man is a Navi with 3 frickin' names. In the Japanese, he is known as... Do I even want to say this? I mean, I don't think it's a... Okay. In the games, he is known as Color Man. But in the Japanese, he's known as Color Man, but add an ED to the end of, you know, of his first name. And if you know polite language at all, you can't use that, you know, that's not, like, really an okay thing to say. It's kind of offensive. So, he went from Color ED Man to Color Man. But because that, I guess it was still too close to the kind of offensive terminology, they changed him to the, you know, in the anime, to Wacko Man. They actually changed a lot of Navi's names in the anime. Fireman's Torch Man, Metal Man is Heavy Metal Man, Beast Man is Savage Man. But it was for kids. At least I think it was for kids. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah. Something, something, something. Yes. I at least understand, I guess the Fireman thing, they might have changed Fireman to Torchman because I don't know, maybe they thought that he gave Fireman a bad name. Like, firemen are supposed to be heroes. We can't have him be a bad man. You, oh my gosh. You had him run right into me. Frickin' no! Okay. Nobody panic, but I am in a pinball machine. Or pachinko? This might be pachinko, actually. And I don't think I need my charge shot, so maybe I'll release that just so nobody has to listen to it. Jeez. Okay. Is this where I gamble? Yes, this is where I gamble. But I don't feel like gambling right now. There we go. I never bought the frickin' unlocker, you stupid, stupid idiot! Oh god. He was down there the whole time. Just... oh my gosh. No. I can come back in between streams. I can come back in between streams and get all the stuff that was locked. I can get all of the, it's not a big deal. Oh, yeah. I think it's just like rare chips and or maybe money. It was something I never really engaged with because I was able to find most things without needing to mess with it. Everybody else has some sort of dumb intro line. He giggles. He really just tehed me. Color Man, we got you now. You should have known I could shake you, Mega Man. Give it up. Come on out with it. What are you planning? Since I can't shake you, I might as well get my revenge for last time. I've had a few upgrades of my own since the last we met. Go ahead and try it. Battle. Yeah, I'm gonna fight you. Whoops. Not what I meant to do. Oh, God. Oh, his ball. Do I have anything that'll be... yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I'm just getting kind of annoyed by the whole thing where it's like, I have this one move. Do I not have... there we go. I was gonna say, why are you not saving me? Do not underestimate the color ball. Oh, yeah. I am gonna take a lot of time kicking his ass in between streams so that I can get his stupid Navi chip, because it's not stupid, it's awesome. Color Man. Well, Color Man, how do you like those apples? Oh, alright. Sorry for messing around with the arcade already. Lately, Matt has been totally ignoring me, so I got bored. Matt, is that your operator? Yeah, so just give me a break, okay? So you don't have anything to do with the WWW or the Zero Virus? The WW's gone already, isn't it? And Zero Virus? What's that? Never heard of it. Man, looks like we're barking up the wrong tree. Okay, Mega Man. I guess so. Let's jack out. Yeah, let's look somewhere else. Ay, ay, ay. And funnily enough, Wacko Man, Color Man and Circus Man both look like they could be Clown.EXE. And yet, they are not Clown.EXE. We never get a Clown.EXE. Which seems like a waste. There's a part of me that wonders if what it is neither Circus Man or Clown Man use stinking, Thunderclaw. Because a lot of times the Navis, they still do have, like, their signature attack, if nothing else. Aquaman, since we were talking about him earlier, still has, you know, the water balloon and all that stuff. This is the power plant. Don't you think it looks suspicious? What looks suspicious? That email. It seems like it might be, well, like it has to be a lie. Maybe, but it's not like we have any other clues about the Zero Virus. It said it was from a fan of mine. What's so hard to believe about that? That's the hardest part about it, if you ask me. Well, anyway, let's check this place out. Looks interesting. Oh, yeah. But yeah, Needle Man had Needle Cannon. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe because he was not, well, neither Circus nor Wacko Color Man. There's so many of these guys. Since they didn't use electric, maybe they just didn't want to, you know. They figured they shouldn't associate him with Clown Man. Although I freaking love Clown Man. So that is a shame. That's a wasted opportunity. Honestly, when they do stinking... Battle Network 6. At the end of the game, they kind of wrap everything up. And do more or less say that, hey, this is like the intended end of the Battle Network games. Although it's not so final that they could never do another one, right? It's not like with 04 where it's just like, yeah, you really can't do another one of these games, right? So I kinda do hope that at some point somebody revives Battle Network just so we can get some net navis for some of the Robot Masters that never, you know, got equivalents. Like Clown Man and frickin' Crash Man. Why the heck would you have... Just why in the heck would you have Drill Man, but not stinking Crash Man? I might have wanted to go to the right to see if there was anything over there. This might have just been me, I don't want to say sequence breaking, but maybe a little bit of sequence breaking. Trying to think of who my most wanted net navi would be. But first I'd have to remember all of the ones that they frickin' skipped. How many did they skip from 3? There's no Gemini Man, and there's no... Shit! I just wanted to jump up here. Is that so wrong? You dumb shit! You continually forget that you're supposed to get the things. The unlockers. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe a Hardman.EXE. Maybe I would want a Hardman.EXE. Just because he was all about punchy and rocket punches and everything, and I think that'd be fun. But I guess some of them lend themselves to NetNavi designs better than others. I mean, Hardman just kind of had a weird name to begin with. It's just like, oh, he's Hardman. Well, yes, they are made of metal. I imagine he would be quite hard. Holy eye. There's 3 types of mystery oh, damn it, a big eye! There's 3 types of mystery data. The greens, yeah, like the off-green colors, they are just, you know, like respawning ones, right? You enter into an area and boom, they just come back. And they'll just have random crap in them. Then there's the whitish, yeah, the whitish silver ones. Those are set drops. And unlockers are like the white ones, but, you know, you need an unlocker chip to unlock them. So pretty much, I'm missing out on some nice drops because I forgot to go shopping, is the long and short of what's happening here. There we go. Okay, now if I go to the side here, there's some extra bullshit I can get. Come on, man. I really want to be able to see just like a little... Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, I really want to be able to see the... damn floor. Okay, I guess I needed a double jump to get this all along. I would really like the chip from this, but I guess it doesn't matter, because when I get the Starman's level, he's gonna give me all the good ones. And up we go. Oh, that's right. I was like, yeah. Didn't I just come from there? Why wouldn't I have gotten that? Because you got the one on the other side. You got the silver instead of the green. A very wise decision, if I do say so. Okay. Kinda wish, because you can see how much this is inspired from Rockman's level. That guy once stun-locked me in the corner. My point is... I kinda wish this were one of the stages that got an awesome remix. Seriously, man. I'm incredibly nervous. The boss is right there. I can, you know, snuff him out easy, but I really need to not die in the meantime. Yeah, I probably phrased that wrong. You don't gotta unlock the unlockers. There's locked data that you need the unlockers for. So yeah, I misspoke. That was my bad. But I definitely need them. I definitely need them. Okay, I think we're good. I actually think this is going to be incredibly easy, and I don't even need chips for it if I don't want to. I fucking love Rockman.EXE. What's an ex-WWW Navi doing here? So you're sniffing around the Zero virus. I'm gonna delete you. What's that you say? So the Zero virus is a www platform? Hee delete. Wait, there's something odd about this, Navi. What the? Gonna delete you with my lightning. He's insane. I think somebody hacked him and took control. Dang it. Let's talk about this later, Mega Man. Battle routine set, execute. Darn it. Oh my gosh. Okay, I tried to get fancy with him. That's my fault. Totally my fault. Ay, ay, ay. You shoot him, he tries to tap your shoulder. Hang on. Let's get something else up that I can hit him with. Darn it. Maybe I should just do this routine. Because it's probably, oh my gosh, smarter. Just tapping. Oh, yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Oh, what the heck am I doing? Why am I damaged? This is too much for me? Jacking out. Rockman, wait! It's almost as if he's not aware of us. Yeah, he must have been hacked, but why? It's like Rockman was waiting in ambush for us. Mega Man, can you hear me? I have something urgent to tell you. Dad, what's up? Somebody's indiscriminately sending spam mail to Scilab. Personal, official, the same email message. What message? Provides email, Email provides information about the Zero virus, but when you go to the location specified, powerful Navi attacks. So, Lan, if you receive any suspicious email like this, ignore it. This is good advice. This is just good advice for anyone. If somebody asks you to, you know, if a stranger gives you candied words and tells you to meet him in a strange dark alley, don't do it. If the Prince of Nigeria wants to send you money, he just needs your PIN and routing number, don't give it to him. Think it's not a crime, Yeah, maybe. I don't see anything here, so let's check out. You're right, time to find another clue. Darn, not a single clue. What's wrong? Oh, you know, you haven't been yourself lately. Oh, man, my processor's slowing. What? What's wrong, Mega Man? Hey, I'm sorry. Hang tough, I'll call Dad. I'm turning the PET's power off for now. To get right to the point, Mega Man is infected with the Zero virus. No! Can we cure him somehow? Well, I administered emergency first aid, so I think he's okay for now. But until I know what the Zero virus really is, I can't cure him fully. Dang it, the Zero virus. What could it be? The Zero virus will infect you no matter what armor you wear. Once you're infected, getting rid of the virus is very difficult. Apparently, there may be clues in a place known as the Zero Account. Zero Account? Yes. Charlotte said that the WWW is still planning something, right? So I looked over some old WWW data again, and then I found the Zero virus was created by Wily in a cyber world called Zero Account. Seriously? So the WWW is connected with this whole thing after all? No, the WWW canceled development of the Zero virus for some reason. The Zero Account was left abandoned for some reason. Did you just say for some? You know, Zero Account, a world discovered by the WWW. Do you know where it is? I have no idea as to where it is yet, but I plan to continue our investigation. Ah, okay, I see. Thanks, Dad. Lan? Mega Man, how are you feeling? I had Dad give you first aid, but, yeah, I feel okay. Oh, great, but you should probably avoid virus busting for a bit? You know, Lan, I've been thinking, yes. I get the feeling that the Zero virus isn't stopped at a ruined cyberworld. I guess you're right. Mega Man, this is a spin-off game. Nothing that happens in this will matter. So I think we should do as much as we can. Unless we figure out what the Zero virus really is, my processes will slow down again and I may cause you some problems, Lan. You're right, Mega Man. Alright, let's go look for Zero Account and find the main Zero virus. Oh yeah, but how do we find where the Zero Account is? Well, Higsby used to work for the WWW. Maybe he knows something. Right, I'll send Higsby an email and ask him. Okay, I'll send that email. Man, you got email. Aye, aye. If you haven't gotten any spam, I mean, I envy ya. You ignored all my warnings, I won't criticize you, da-da-da-da-da, it feels dangerous, if you don't want to get Mega Man to lead, you should withdraw now. Program advances, I already did that. And I think this game was designed for small children, so I guess the general idea is they're spelling everything out for you, so that you don't miss anything. Level 4 code. Using chips well. Okay. And I think we're about halfway through the game. Oy, oy. And I was planning on breaking this up into 2 streams, so I might end it here for tonight. Because we've been going for about 3 hours, and I don't feel like going for another 3 more. So yeah, I think I'll break this up into 2. Because let's see. How many more? Like 4... Something like 8 more low. Yeah, we're gonna say about halfway. Ay, ay, ay. Honestly, there's a lot to say. Didn't I just save it? I will do my random bullcrap while I'm saying this. Like, it is, but it isn't. Like, It's kind of like in a weird spot. And I mean, I think to some degree, even Capcom doesn't completely consider it, or at least they don't always consider it a children's series, right? Because there's this one line, I don't know if I think we talked about this before, but you know, the game anyway. But, you know, there was like that one oddball game that Capcom farmed out, right? Super Adventure Rockman? And if you read, you know, like the complete works, there's an entry for that, right? And on the entry, Inafune, the guy who, you know, was largely making Mega Man games, said something about how, you know, about how bad the game was and about how he kind of wishes he could apologize to the fans for it. And he says about how, like, you know, in that game, a ton of people die. He's like, and I feel like people should not die in a children's game, right? Which is very interesting, because people definitely die in Mega Man.EXE. So I don't know if that's an inconsistency thing, or if that's specifically him, you know, more or less saying that he considers classic Mega Man a children's game, but Mega Man.EXE not. So I guess my point with that is, not all Mega Man games might be considered for the children. And the other thing is, like, most of the games are just, like, a lot different the further you go back. Like, we still have games like Dark Souls, right? That's supposed to be challenging and hard and all that jazz. But for the most part, I'd say on the whole, games are, like, just a bit easier these days. And I think a big part of that is just, you know, back then, you know, games were, if you were good at them, games were shorter, right? Like, I can beat most of the classic Mega Man games and a good number of the X games in, like, 2 hours. But for the most part, you know, but that's not, like, very long. So if you were spending, you know, like, a ton of money on a video game, you probably wouldn't want it to be over that fast. So I think games were just meant to be harder so that you would play them to death. Unless you're talking about this game specifically, what child is going to beat this game? I might have misunderstood your intent with that line. But yeah, I believe this is a children's game. Honestly, I'd say this game is really marketed for kids, though, because, like, each of the Battle Network games have a hero theme, which is typically just a remix of the game's main theme, right? And this one, its hero theme is specifically, you know, a remix of the anime's opening. So I think this one, more than, you know, a lot of them, was aimed directly at kids because it kind of, sort of, you know, like, references the anime a good bit. Yeah. Also, this was on the Nintendo console and not the PlayStation console, which the PlayStation was considered probably the more mature one, so I'm going to say that yes, this is considered a kid's game. Is it a little difficult for kids? Is it a little, you know, is it requiring some major thinking since you're asking a child to assemble a frickin' deck of cards? Maybe. Maybe. But I swear sometimes these games don't know their target audience. Yeah, I think I started beating the Mega Man games, actually being able to beat them, specifically when I hit, like, you know, when I was in my teens, right? So, I don't know, I maybe don't disagree with you there. Then again, I also had a very, very limited TV time when I was a kid. So that also prevented me from actually playing these games, practicing these games, and getting good. So I don't know. Maybe if I would have had all the time in the world, I probably could have trained up enough where I could have beaten a Mega Man game. Aye. But yeah, like, in general, though, I'd say back in the day, video games were considered, like, a kid's hobby, even though it was, like, so damn expensive that what kid is even gonna have the money for this stuff? And yet video games persist, so somebody did. Could have just led with this. You know what? Maybe I just shoot you a bunch. Please give me your Navi chip. It's very important to me. I didn't mean to slide. Oh my gosh, I almost fumbled it at the frickin' end there. Ay. Yeah, I'd say that Battle Network was designed for a slightly older audience as well. But at the same time, I typically take these games to be, you know, like, I feel like the rule of thumb is whatever the main character, whatever their ages are, that's what, you know, what age they're supposed to be. You know, that's what, like, the title, bleh. Whatever age the main characters are supposed to be, that's typically what, you know, the target audience is supposed to be. And Lan and his friends, they are like 10, they might get to 11 by the end of the series. So yeah, I mean, this might be a little advanced for a 10-year-old, admittedly. Of course, it's been a long time. It's been like 25 years since I was a 10-year-old, so I couldn't tell you exactly. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I still would say that it's still designed to be like a children's game, though, to a degree. Like all of these, but yeah. They might, in some cases, also be overestimating what a child is actually able to do. I just really want his Navi chip, okay? I just really want his Navi chip. I'm gonna be doing this for probably a few of them. I think I jumped between. I was gonna say, please die. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, I don't know. And yeah, that was actually going to be the other example I use, Pokemon. It just felt a little dumb to be like, well, you see, Mega Man Battle Network is designed for children. You can tell because, you know, it was designed for 10-year-olds because the main characters are 10-year-olds. And Pokemon, well, that's also designed for 10-year-olds. I'm honestly surprised they have not done an age slider for stinking Pokemon yet, to be honest. I feel like Scarlet and Violet was the perfect time for it because you're at that stinking, you know... You're at Blueberry, Orange, Sunny D Academy, and whoops. Then you're fighting other students who are like, you know, old prunes. And it's just one of those that's like, listen, you could do it, you know, You could totally have just made it so that you could be older in that game, since apparently older people go to this school, but maybe they thought it'd be a little creepy if you were walking, you know, going around with Penny, Nimona, and Arven. Especially with how obsessed Nimona is with you. But yeah, for sure. Ay. Most of the teams seem to be ay. At this point, it's just a chatting stream. Jeez. I'm gonna fight Needleman. I'm gonna kick his butt. Like, if I can be honest, the only teams that seemed like they were kind of intelligent were Team Rocket and, you know, the Aether Foundation. And I'm not just saying that because I love Pokemon Sun and Moon or Magen 1er, although I do love Pokemon Sun and Moon. Bit of a controversial opinion, that. But yeah, Team Rocket, they just want power. They're a little pathetic in Silver, you know, Gold and Silver, because at that point they're just like, Giovanni, please come back. Please come back, Yakuza Daddy. We can't do anything on our own. And I think, like, the stupidest ones, probably the stupidest ones in my mind are, you know, Team Magma and Team Flare. Because they're like, we want to either create more land or create more water. And then they summon a god to do it. And then, like, the god either, you know, causes a massive drought or causes, you know, or causes massive flooding. And they're like, oh no, this isn't what we wanted to have happen. And it's like, what did you want to have happen then? Where did you think he was gonna put all that extra water and land? The frickin' sky? And Team Galactic, I feel like Team Galactic was kind of smart in, like, Platinum, where it is just like, oh, I want to just get rid of everything. I want a world of nihilism. But I remember when I did, like, the Shining Pearl remake, when I streamed that, laughing at frickin' Cyrus, because he's like, oh my gosh, how did you do that? What is going on? And I'm like, you're the adult in this situation. I'm apparently a child that's too stupid to read, because when I went to the library, I couldn't read, you know. I couldn't read books from anywhere other than the children's section. I shouldn't need to explain my plan to you. Then again, Team Plasma had, like, a decent plan. It was a dickish plan that basically equivalated to get rid of everybody's guns until we're the only one that still has guns. But you know what? As an evil plan, I can respect it. Although I think the one that really got me for being stupid was... Was it Team Cosmo or what? Chairman Rhodes' organization, and yes, you are right. You were slightly older. You were like a mid-teen in Coliseum. But Chairman Rose's organization, that just got kind of tacked on to the end of the frickin' game. One, that was dumb. And two, like, his whole plan was dumb, where he's like, I need you to solve the energy crisis. And Leon just pretty much says, okay, can it wait till tomorrow? And Chairman Rose is like, no, this energy crisis is going to happen in 300 years if we don't solve it, so we need to do it now. And it's like, you could have just waited for Leon. You didn't need to, you know, summon Eternus right when you did. Oh my gosh. How far do my shots actually extend? Could I get away with not hanging out so close to him? I guess it doesn't matter because he's dead. Oh, yeah. Okay. I haven't played Black and White in a while, so I can't really comment. But Black and White, Gen 5 is my favorite, you know, my brother's favorite. So all I'll say is, don't say that around Sam when Sam is, you know, on a stream or in the chat. Because you'll probably rile him up. Ay, ay, ay. Now let's see. I'm going to turn down the three-way. And I don't think we need spice anymore. Spice. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And then because I said I liked Aether Foundation, maybe I should actually defend them. Depending on whether you're playing Sun and Moon or Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, they either want to capture Ultra Beast because they think they're neat, and you know what? I also think Ultra Beasts are neat. Or, they want to, prevent the apocalypse by fighting Necrozma. Which, you know what? That is also a valid concern. So you will hear no complaints about Aether Foundation from me. Plus, I think the Aether Foundation was one of the only times I was actually surprised by, like, you know, the evil plan. Because I thought it was, like, super obvious that they were evil the entire time, and they were going to be the secret bad guys, but the one thing I didn't count on was Team Skull working for them. I thought Team Skull was just, you know, the distraction team and everything, which I guess they technically were. I just thought it was the narrative distraction, not necessarily Aether Foundation's distraction. Yay! Wait, how many Color Man do I have? I have 2. I need more Color Man. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my gosh, Color Man! I understand that you might have a bias here, but please hit yourself! Ay, ay, ay. And I also felt like Team Skull was kind of, like, brilliant narratively. Because I swear for years, people made fun of, like, the evil teams and everything, and they're just like, oh, they're supposed to be, like, the toughest and scariest, you know, crime organizations in the land. Everybody's shaking in their boots. Everywhere you go, they're like, oh, watch out for Team Rocket or Team, you know, Team Flare. They're big, nasty people. And then they get, you know, get beat up by, you know, like a 10-year-old that just started training Pokemon like 12 hours ago, right? And they're supposed to be dumb and stupid and ineffectual, despite all the buildup they get. And then you get Team Skull, where it's just like, yeah. Yeah. You know what? It is kind of silly, isn't it? They're kinda, it's like they were addressing the meme, as it were. And they act just as clownish as everybody actually sees, you know, Team Rocket and, you know, Team Rocket, Team Plasma, and the like in-game. No, I almost got it. Okay. Darn it, that was a color ball, not color man. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, Sam also, he got kinda into Team Skull too. I don't know if he still likes it. But I know he has a higher opinion, and maybe he's just doing this slightly to placate me. But I know he has a higher opinion of Gen 7 than most people. But then again, Gen 7, he actually really gets into Pokemon. And like post-game and everything, so that game having not the complete dex, but at least access to all the Pokemon up to that point. As well as, you know, an actual battle tree and everything. I think he gets a lot out of it. Also, we still had Megas in that game. I remember Megas. They were dope and everybody loved them. Son of a bitch, Color Man! I tell everybody that you're epic, and you keep on whiffing your shots. Oy, oy, oy. Honestly, after a while, like, there are times where I'm just like, what gen are we on now? I think it's 9, so I can't fault you. Also, my gosh, I was, like, rewatching the Advent video the other day, and I noticed that, you know, you said X8, I said Shadow Man. Yeah, you said X8, and then I said Shadow Man from X8, when I should have said Shadow Man from Mega Man 3. So, yeah, I screw up my, you know, words sometimes, too. But yeah, I don't know. Like, the crazy thing is, normally I don't know how big you are into lore and everything, but despite the stories typically being pretty basic, one, I still tend to enjoy them, right, for Pokemon, and two, like, a lot of them do have, like, some really deep inspiration and lore behind them. So most Pokemon games, they do have, I guess you could say, good writing, it's just not front and center, it's all the implications and everything. And hey, most of them at least manage to do more with their plot than stinkin' Sword and Shield did. I swear Sword and Shield had some, like, the dumbest... Like, you get a major plot revelation by just looking at a stinking tapestry in the back of a restaurant. Because I guess the clue to the big mystery of Galar was just hanging in TGI Fridays. And literally nobody noticed until then. And then they just kind of give you, like, a bad guy group in the last 30 minutes of the game because they forgot to program in an actual plot. I'll say that the anime did it better, but the anime does, like, a lot of things better. There's a lot of characters that you don't really get to see a lot of until, you know, they get their own couple episodes in the anime. I mean, like, just a lot of things. There's the inspirations, just between, like... I don't know if you have heard of him or not, but there's this one guy I watch called Loxton. Yeah, Loxton and, you know, Loxton Noggin is his channel name, blah, 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 blah. He does a lot of things like breaking up, like, you know, he's like, oh, well, this is what this, you know, this is why this Pokemon has this name. This is why this Pokemon has this design. This is the inspiration for it. So yeah, like, there's stuff like that, and then there's, like, you know, a bunch of things that where you can, like, read in between the lines. with some of the, you know, the plots and everything. So yeah, what you're presented with in-game is pretty basic. I won't deny that. But there's like some interesting... Darn it! I can never get the second jump out in time. I'm so stupid. Like, they put some thought into some things, I guess is what I'm saying. The baseline plot, pretty interesting, you know, like, pretty basic. Keep it simple for the tiddlywinks. But with other stuff, they kind of have, like, interesting details and everything. I mean, like, there's attention to detail other places. I'm honestly just talking until I get to a stopping point while getting, you know, grinding out Navi chips. Yes. I'll probably stop in a minute. Oh, I thought I got him that time. But yeah, I just, like, remember one of the interesting things that I noticed is, like, people are always like, my gosh, Pokemon, something, something, something. Why do they rob people with Pokemon, right? Like Team Rocket and everything, when they could just hold people up at gunpoint. Guns will always win. And then there was, like, this one thing, I think it was, like, Pokemon... It was some mini-series Pokemon did. But they were doing a raid on, like, the Team Rocket base, the police and everything, and they were using Pokemon to do things that they would normally... Like, in our world, we use, like, like, tools for. Like, instead of busting down the doors with a battering ram, they were using, like, I think a Rhyhorn and, like, Machoke. And to hack, like, you know, the security panels, they were using, you know, a Magnemite instead of, like, an actual, instead of, like, any actual, like, little tool or anything, right? And when I saw that, I'm just like, oh, probably the reason why they don't use guns to get what they want is they probably don't have guns. Because we've invented guns for crap. I was kind of hoping to do that. And this is just my own supposition here. I don't know if it's actually true or not, but I imagine they don't actually have guns so much in the Pokemon world because when you have, like, a dog that can shoot fire, why invent guns? You have so many more options for stuff like that. I think the only time we actually get, like, guns in game is when Chorus invents, like, a frickin' cannon that fires ice to, you know, use Kyurem's power. But I could be wrong. So yeah, I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is there's interesting stuff with Pokemon. You just kind of really have to read between the lines. Okay, to be fair, I don't think they really thought about things. With, like, the first season, like, the first few seasons of the anime, right? Because, you know, like, the first season of the anime, they go to the Cerulean Gym, and there's fish in, like, in the aquarium. And I don't mean, like, water Pokemon, I mean actual frickin' fish, right? And I think that's, like, the only time we see actual, like, you know, regular animals in the, you know, in the show. Then there's the movie where they mention, you know, Minnesota. Then there's another episode where they mention Hollywood. So yeah, like, for the first season or whatever, they kind of make it seem like it takes place in the real world, just in, like, some foreign country where these magical creatures exist. And I'm not sure when it was. It might have been, like, you know, they probably did not think that the anime was going to go on for as long as they did, so they didn't really think out the rules. I think they started getting, like, an idea that, hey, this might go on for a while, we need consistency when they got to, like, you know, the Gold Silver anime. But that's just, you know, kind of how I interpret it. You know what season gets really wacky? I think probably, like, the weirdest frickin' the weirdest to me, anyway, season is probably stinking, you know, like, the Diamond and Pearl anime. Because in that one, not only do they have, you know, like, not only do they have somebody in, like, the final tournament just using legendaries, because, I don't know, I guess he just caught a Darkrai in Latios. They just, like, kind of get really, really weird. Like, Meowth kidnaps, why can't I think of Perugli's first form? Glameow. Meowth kidnaps a Glameow and gaslights her into thinking that she's in love with him. And then ditches her when she evolves into a Perugly and gets fat. They have, like, an evil Togepi seduce all the male Pokemon so that they can fly Team Rocket's rocket ship into space. There's a Miss Magius that stinking, you know, like, turns into a Rayquaza in their dreams. It's just, like, very weird. I think the longer things went on, the stricter they got. Because I swear I remember hearing, like, at one point they started getting strict where it's like I think they actually have somebody working with, like, the anime team to make sure that everybody pronounces everything correctly. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. There was a Heatran. Although I feel like you can almost justify Heatran because he's kind of like the odd one out when it comes to the legendaries from that gen, where it's like, well, like, he's special and there's only one of them, but there's, like, no big legend, I don't think, really, where Heatran's just like, and it was a god. It's just kind of like, this is a scary thing that lives in a volcano and there's only one of them. Like, I've never known how to interpret Heatran, honestly. But it's a fun Pokemon to use until somebody breaks out a ground move. How did this turn into a grinding / Pokemon chatting stream anyway? Dear Lord. Yeah, Diamond and Pearl is wild. Like, I almost have to... almost have to wonder what they were on with that. Like, if they were maybe thinking about almost ending... Because, my gosh, like, the final guy that, like, finally takes Ash out in the tournament... needing to use frickin' legendaries against him. It's just one of those things where it's like, could you not think of any other plausible way for Ash to lose this tournament other than, oh yeah, the guy he fights, he just kind of cheats. The guy he fights, he's that guy that shows up when you're playing Pokemon and you're just like, let's have fun, let's use all our favorite, and then, you know, like, let's not be too try-hard about it, and he's just like, Kyogre, Darkrai, Mewtwo, Sam and I used to do videos where we do Pokemon Showdown, and my gosh, like, I think the funnest thing, the funnest thing that I would see Sam do is he'd fight somebody who was, you know, who was using busted Pokemon. Like, we'd just be doing a goofy thing where we'd come up with, like, a theme team or something. And we'd use just, like, the dumbest Pokemon imaginable, right? and somebody would like strut in with like, you know, their full try-hard like legendary team, and he would do something to make him rage quit. The two ones I really remember is we once did a Winnie the Pooh team, and we put on like a Spinda with Contrary, and then Contrary and Superpower, which worked surprisingly well. But then there was like another team that we did where it was just Kirby, you know, it was like a Kirby themed team, right? And Kirby was, of course, Ditto. And I think it was Ditto with, like, you know, the ability that just let him transform as soon as you sent him out. And I remember one guy shows up, like, his first Pokemon out is Hoopa Unbound, right? Really busted Pokemon. At that point, maybe still a busted Pokemon. He sends out his Kirby Ditto, turns into Hoopa Unbound, manages to, like, one-shot him with that double weakness. And then the guy just is just like, I'm out. I'm done. And it was one of those, like, yeah, you thought you were hot shit just picking, like, the best Pokemon. Well, guess what? Guess what? Using a Ditto, and the Ditto breaks the speed, you know, like, wins the speed tie. Well, golly gee, you did it to yourself. We wouldn't have had that Hoopa Unbound had you not brought it in here. Ay, yeah, he did. And, like, the funny thing is, like, I think that was the quarterfinal, right? Because, like, the weird thing with, like, that they were oddly consistent about with the anime is it seems like Ash does, like, a bit better every time. I think there were 2 times he made it to, like, either the final or semifinal. But yeah, Ash, like, fought him in, like, the semifinal. And Ash managed to take out his 2 Pokemon, right? He took out the Darkrai and he took out the Latios, as I'm sure you're aware. Because Latios, they got like a double KO with Pikachu. And then, you know, like, you don't see what Tobias's final fight is. But you do hear that apparently the guy that he fought could not even get past his Darkrai. So even though Ash came in, like, you know, he was, like, top 4, right? He technically, you know, like, technically, by the results, he was technically, like, the second strongest Pokemon, you know, like, the second strongest trainer in that tournament. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, I don't know. And, like, the weird part is, when they did, the Big Dumb tournament recently, in, the Sword and Shield anime. They have all of the champions from each of the regions there. And then, like, the runner-up that comes back, the non-champion that comes back is stinking, like, Elaine from X and Y. And it's like, wouldn't it make more sense for Tobias to be there rather than Elaine? But, I mean, he didn't last long. He was obviously there just to fill a spot. They had 7 regions. They wanted 7 champions. So they needed 1 odd man out. Yeah, 7 regions. Actually, they had 8 regions. Lance just pulled double duty. Ay, ay, ay. No idea what his Japanese name is. But yeah, it's an unusual name. But it's nothing too crazy. I think the only other time I've heard the name Tobias was specifically with Animorphs. One of those kids was named Tobias back in the day. And I never knew how to pronounce it, and I think I always pronounced it like Tobis until I heard somebody say it out loud. Please forgive me, Tobiases of the world. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, ay, ay, ay. Well, I think we've been going for about a half hour, just me rambling while killing the same 3 people over and over again, so I might actually call it at this point. Oy, ay, ay. But yeah, I appreciate you sticking around for my ramblings. But yeah, oy, ay, ay. So that'll do it for tonight. We'll continue this next Tuesday. And Friday, I am playing Enchanted Portals. Why did I want to say Portals weird? I don't know. The point is, from what I hear, it's like Cuphead, but horrible. And as somebody who loves Cuphead, I will be the judge of that. Oh, yeah. But yeah. Oh, yeah. And maybe, if you're around for that, I'll finally remember to address your Awaken Zero and Omega question. I don't know how I missed that during the stinking, whatchamacallit, the Advent stream. But I noticed it when I went back and reviewed the tapes, as it were. But yeah, so yeah, that'll do it for tonight. Thanks anybody who stopped in to watch. Thanks anybody who checked out the VOD. Big Red, appreciate it as always. Aaron, if you're still around, hello. I feel like I had something to tell you, but I forgot whatever it was. And Rayquaza, if you're around, appreciate you sticking around, like, as always. But that'll do it. So yes, thanks again, and have a lovely evening.